I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Beautiful people, welcome in to the Speakeasy. It's your boy Emmanuel Acho. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all could be doing anything. You're hanging out with the squad, filling in behind the bar for Carebear. He's already up at the Pro Bowl. He will be back with us after the Super Bowl. But in the building, 2-5, 2 live.
Yeah.
Eagles Hall of Famer LaShawn, Shady, McCoy, what up with a 2-5?
I'm feeling under the weather, but you don't care.
Not at all. That check on cash.
That's why I'm at.
That check is never under the weather. You know, I've had several checks that are sick. My money be all types of typhoid, flu, all the things.
That's why I'm here.
But it still hits Shady's account.
That's why I'm here.
I'm glad to see you.
When's it hit tomorrow?
Leave me alone. Not only Shady, we got TJ Hoosmanzada in the building. What up, T?
Yes, sir.
How you living?
I'm not sick. I feel good. I got a super immune system.
Now, T, today you're in Nike. Yesterday it was Lulu. Why you switch up the vibes, bruh?
I just be putting stuff on. I don't even be paying attention to what I be
Does
wearing.
your wife dress you? Because I hear that a lot from
my
married
wife
men.
be buying me clothes, and I be like, this what she do.
Okay.
She like expensive things, so she'll buy me stuff.
Yep.
Because she's buying herself stuff, so I don't say nothing.
Yep.
Like we both got it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Like, no lie.
I feel
Our
it.
closet, I swear to God, it's like 300 purses at the top. I'm like,
hide
what
money.
are you doing with 300
hide
purses?
money.
Like, if we ever go broke, she got to go work. Because it's her fault. I tell her this all the time. It's your fault.
Hey, before we get into any more familial drama, I got to introduce my guy, Trey.
What's happening, gang? Listen, fellas, it's a great day. We're going to have a great show today, but we can't get started without acknowledging how special today really is.
What's today, sir?
Okay, so y'all may not know, but it's our 100th episode.
Hold on.
I'm eating that, too.
Hold on.
Eating that.
So we got a cake from Acho's right hand, Megan.
Shout out to Megan. Shout out to 100 shows.
Shout out to 100
Hey,
episodes.
What type of cake is this?
Oh, bro. I already got the mic.
Okay, that's all I want.
Man.
Okay.
Man,
That's expensive. Hey, shout out to y'all for supporting the squad. Shout out to y'all for supporting the show. We started this, 5 months ago?
Yeah, September 4th.
100 shows. You know, I don't know how I feel about blowing on candles, so I'm going to just leave it here.
Yeah.
I'm going to just
You
leave
just fan it off with your
Yeah,
phone.
just get your...
I just, you know, when people blow on candles and then you want people to eat it after.
Bro,
thank you. We on the same page?
100%.
Hey,
You on the
I
same
always
page?
tell my kids, fan it with something. Don't blow on it.
Y'all too
we gotta eat
bougie,
that.
man.
They spitting
So
on the
they
cake.
spitting
So
on the
you don't let
cake,
somebody
man.
spit on the cake and then try to.
Wait, time out.
Talk
So
to me.
y'all
Just
telling
fan
me
it.
y'all don't eat cake if people blow out the candles?
No.
I'm not a fan.
I used to. Not no
disgusting.
more.
I'm not a fan.
Not
I guess
anymore.
y'all so
Trey,
bougie,
that's
man.
a chat. Can you drop that in the chat?
Let's make a poll. Let's make a poll.
Everybody does that.
Drop that in the
It's
chat, G.
part of the like rituals.
Well,
Like,
if they do it, they gonna stop after this.
Correct.
They gonna
Hold on.
stop
But
after
how you blow out a how you
Get the plate. Get the plate.
Oh, all right, hold on.
And it's gone.
see, I can tell he blows out the candles because he's doing too much. He
Hold
don't
on.
know. He don't even
You
know.
gotta go.
There you go. You got
Look,
one.
There go one.
Hold on.
There go all
you
three.
go.
There you
There we
go.
go.
That was stupid.
We good.
They say make a wish and blow your cake, blow the
You make
candles
a
out.
wish.
That was
You blow it.
sanitary. It wasn't stupid. 'Cause
Yeah.
now if you want some cake, you can actually eat some.
Without having Acho's saliva all over the damn
Talk
cake.
about it.
Don't invite me to your birthday. I'm telling you that right now.
Shady, you came to my
If
birthday
we
last
invite you
year.
to the birthday, you know ain't no saliva on the cake, so you good,
Talk about it.
right?
Hey, can we get to the show? I heard we already got a $50 super chat.
We do already
got a
have-
and we know y'all produced the show. I be trying to tell y'all it's not about us. It's about y'all. We got a $50 super chat.
Wait. But can we get some cake before the super chat?
Yeah, I knew that
can
was
eat the
coming.
cake while
I knew
they-
that
I'm
was
smashing the cake. I love.
You know what I'm
cake.
saying? I want to eat the
Now,
cake. while
wait, because we appreciate accountability in the Speakeasy.
Yeah, why you get the same?
And LaShawn
cake?
Shady McCoy
What'd he say?
told me at the end of last year,
He got goals.
my New Year's resolution is to get back to my playing weight.
Yeah.
So can we just only cut the strawberries and blueberries off
right.
the top for him? He don't need no cake.
So I can't do no celebrating with the 100th episode. I can't-
How close are you to your goal?
I'm close.
A month in.
I'm probably like a month out.
Hold on. That's good.
What you been doing?
I ain't gained no
You been in the
weight.
gym? You been boxing?
Trey,
boxing.
Yeah, that's good for Shady. Yep.
It's good for Shady?
Yeah, that's good.
What you played
That's
at
good
215?
because it got a little bit of the buttercream on there, just enough. There you go, Shady.
Hey, what's up? What? I can't do nothing with that shit, man.
You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing with that.
Hold on.
Wrong black man.
Hold on. Bro, I ain't never cut cake
What
in
you
my
weigh?
life.
That's crazy.
What did you weigh in high school? How much you weigh now?
Oh, in high school
Or college?
Okay, college I was 170.
He said high school.
What you right
In
now?
high school,
How big were you senior year in high school?
No, I was little. I was a little fella in high school, like
Well,
one,
I mean,
like
well,
140.
Oh,
Trey,
shit.
you kind of little now.
But I'm regular now. I'm 180.
Why
I'm
you got
180.
me serving back here like I'm a cafeteria worker?
Yeah,
That's how I felt.
Listen, you behind the bar, you got behind the bar
You can't
responsibility.
be a boss unless you become a worker.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
That's
That
a
is
bar.
a bar.
Yeah, you get the same cake.
Hey,
I do.
Let me know how that tastes.
The cake fire.
Yeah, that cake,
Cake
yeah,
fire.
yeah. I
Let
might.
me
Yeah,
get some.
I got you.
Thank you, sir.
I
Thank
got
you.
you.
Thank
I got you.
Oh,
I told you.
Yeah, that joint.
I told
So
you.
yeah, we got
we
to stay at a good weight.
I'm only 10 pounds heavier than
Oh,
my
you
college
good.
weight. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I weighed myself today. I
Trey,
was
can you read the super
206.
chat, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the super
you
chat.
please read the super
Listen,
chat?
from Icon991 said, "Do you think the DEI backlash has anything to do with the lack of black coaches?"
the what?
The DEI
Appreciate
backlash.
you.
So,
What you mean?
the social climate in America right now is
Oh.
like, let's abolish DEI. It's not good. It's not beneficial.
Well, let's do this. Roger Goodell, NFL commissioner, he spoke on the lack of black coaches earlier today. Roger Goodell, he said we still have more work to do. I'm going to turn the volume up, let y'all listen to it, and then let's wrap.
I think we need to continue to make progress, and I believe that. I believe diversity is good for us. I think we have become a more diverse league across every platform, including coaching. But we still have more work to do. There's got to be more steps. So we're reevaluating everything we're doing, including our accelerated program, including every aspect of our policies and our programs, to meet the challenges of today and tomorrow rather than yesterday. So we need to be looking at that and sort of say, okay, why did we have the results this year? What is it that we can be doing in training or education, and that goes for not just the candidates but also the clubs.
I'll kill it there. I think, Trey, the DEI backlash is a macrocosm of the micro issue, right? People say the microcosm, it's a macrocosm. The DEI backlash, I think, has everything to do with the lack of black coaches, because if you really think about it, I think right now, owners, general managers are just hiring the best person for the job. But here's the problem. If you're only hiring the best person for the job, and the jobs have historically been filled by non-black people, and you continue to hire the best person for the job, and they continue to be filled by non-black people, then you're only going to perpetuate the fact that there are not black head coaches. You're only going to perpetuate. So when people are like, hire the best person for the job, I understand that. But that's just perpetuating 1950 and 60 and 70 and 80 and 90 cyclical issues. So you can't, if you really want to change the lack of diversity in the NFL with the coaches, you can't just hire the best person for the job that you see. You feel me? Yeah. You actually have to interview candidates and look at candidates you might not necessarily see. So I don't even know if the NFL, in my mind, is doing enough to increase diversity, because at the end of the day, what you want owners to do, and you can only force owners' hand so much. T, you remember when you get like compensatory picks for having like a black coach on staff, and then more
You get an extra third rounder, I believe.
An extra third rounder.
Yeah.
Right? So like the NFL has already tried to incentivize teams by saying, hey, yo, if y'all have a black coach, we'll give you an extra draft pick.
That's real.
It's real, but eventually I just think that rubber meets the road, if you will. So I don't know if the NFL is doing enough, but 2-5, what'd you make of Goodell's comments? We still got work to do.
Yeah, I like it. Some of that stuff he was saying I definitely like, but then some of that might be just talk. As I've been there, I did it a lot of times. Say things I mean, but I might start rambling a little bit just to make it sound better.
Tell people what they want to hear.
Yeah, for real. Because I've been thinking like what though? Like we need more action because we got to do better. And he's right. But what is that? I talked about yesterday is like some of these small little interns that get these jobs, right? The fourth quarterback on the depth chart. He goes to 6-7 different teams. He gets cut. Don't make the team. And now he might get an intern job. why can't some of the black players get them jobs? Because I'm starting to learn, like, those guys, some small guys, eventually one day they become a big guy. And I watched Matt Nagy, right?
Yep.
And when I was with Philadelphia, and he was small job, super smart, cool dude. You know, I talk to everybody, so I was talking to him and everything. But anyway, I watched him go from a small role to a big role. And I'm thinking, yo, if a lot of other black players had a chance to play in his spot, they would eventually get a chance. And I feel like it starts at the bottom because, you know, everybody won't get an office coordinator job just right away. That's cool, but let these guys earn it. And my thing, the same way some of these white coaches earn it, let some of the black coaches earn it. That's the only thing I just don't understand. And then we really can see in a fair playing field who is capable for these jobs.
Now, Acho brought up the macro level, the micro level, right? On the macro level also, how many black owners do we have?
Zip.
None.
And so
We've never had one.
that also becomes a problem because you just feel comfortable hiring people that you have more in common with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's first and foremost. You feel more comfortable. There's going to have to be some type of minority ownership or just some type of minority bodies in these meetings. When these meetings are, because now it's going to be, oh, let's interview this guy. And then to Shady's point, I remember some guys in Cincinnati that, what you said, they were the Matt Nagy's and quality control type of guys.
Quality control.
In 7-8 years, he was a D coordinator. And I'm like, damn, he the D coordinator now? And he was this close to getting the head coaching job. This close.
Come on, man. Come on now.
But he worked his way up. And it doesn't happen with the black player because the coaches are the ones that will say, hey, if it don't work out for you, give me a call, man. I think you'll make a good coach.
Yep.
So we got to be proactive with it and say, hey, coach, if it doesn't work out for me, I want to get into coaching. We got to be proactive. The players that want to coach, when you get around a McVay or a Shanahan or an Andy Reid, hey, coach, if it don't work out for me, man, I'll be interested in
How
coaching.
you know they're not doing that, though?
We don't know.
Right,
we don't know. But if they aren't, this is
I know
what we're talking about.
The way you're saying is like they don't. Let's say they are. Then what?
I've
Does anything
told-
change?
Well, it'll change. It's going to take some time, though. That's going to take a decade, maybe longer. That's going to take.
That's
Because
so
when we
crazy,
had
man.
this discussion yesterday, it was a name, and I was like, I knew I was leaving a name off. What happened to T. Martin? T. Martin was a quarterback coach. And T. Martin played quarterback. And he was a good quarterback, won a national championship.
Right.
What happened with T. Martin? Why can't he get an interview?
Come on now.
Because he played the position. They tried to move. They had him at receiver coach. And like, why do you have a quarterback coaching receivers? Then they moved him to quarterback. What happened to a guy like T. Martin? Why can't he advance the way some of these other guys have? Because he actually was a good quarterback.
Do you feel like? Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I agree with what TJ said about needing some type of minority ownership. And I think until the NFL progresses toward that, where we have more minority owners, we're going to see this stagnation of, black head coaches. And a big part of that is because of an idea called enlightened exceptionalism. So even, let's say a black coach gets hired and he does really, really well, right? We can all, as the culture, point to that and be like, see, look, we deserved an opportunity. But now the next black coach that comes after him, the counterculture is going to say, well, he's not as good as he was. Why would I hire him? Or he didn't do as well as he did. I need him out of there.
Exactly what he said yesterday, though. Because just as many white coaches aren't doing.
Thank you.
Bob McAdoo.
Yeah.
Straight at. Like, terrible. Got him out of there real quick. Got him out of there real quick. So that happens a lot, but it's so many opportunities presented to him. You kind of gloss over the one and dones and things of that nature. You gloss over it.
Yep.
What about this though, T? Because you brought up a good point. How many dudes 2-5? Because you're the one who's not hottest on it, but you're the one who has one of the most passionate takes on it. I don't know that many former black players that have wanted to become coaches. I know several that want to become managers. Shout out to Shady McCoy, wants to be like upper network, upper echelon of it all. I know several that want to be on television. I don't know that many that are like, I want to be a coach, because a coach is a very thankless job. Especially the grind to becoming a coach is an incredibly thankless job. Now, once you're the head coach, you get all the praise, you get all the glory, but y'all know what it is. Quality control, offensive or defensive assistant, assistant position coach, linebacker assistant coach, to position coach, to coordinator, to head coach. You got about 7 to 10 thankless years in there Where to me it's just like that's why I didn't want to become a head coach.
You know what hurts too? I'm sitting here thinking about this. I'm not gonna name this guy, right? You have assistant coaches that are assistant to the position coach. Like, do your job. Stop hating on the coach that's ahead of you. Mm-hmm. That's a big thing that goes on. If Shady's the head corner coach and I'm his assistant corner coach, the assistant corner coach, we both black, I'm dirty macking him to the head coach behind his back. Mm-hmm. Not realizing the head coach gonna come tell him. That happens all the time. And I hope Buddy listens because I think he know what I'm like, bro, what are you doing? That's why you ain't got a job now. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Like, you hating on the man that you want his job. And you got fired for hating on the man. And you know what I'm talking about.
So I want to address Acho's thing. Like, it's a million black coaches though that coach in college, that got coaching jobs in the league. You don't think they want to be coordinators or head coaches? Yes. Look at the coaches that's coaching in college. Deshaun Jackson's a coach. He's one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Deion Sanders was coaching. It's coaches. Eddie George, Marshall Falk, it's coaches though.
Mike Vick.
Mm-hmm. Mike Vick. So like we're trying to find so many different excuses.
Okay.
For what?
The guys you
the truth is that we're not getting opportunities though. That's
is it the
what it is.
perception of the guys you just named or some of them? Is it the perception how people perceive them?
But I named you the really good players.
No.
What about
talking not the good players, the perception of who they are as people.
Listen what I'm saying. I named you all the special players to get everybody's attention. Mm-hmm. Now, what about all excuse me. What about all the not good players that love football, but they can't play because they're not that good in the league? Mm-hmm. They love football. A lot of these coaches that you watch, like Sean McVay, you don't think he loves football? You don't think he want to be a pook out there? But he can't. Can't do that. Mm-hmm. So I'm a coach. Nick Sirianni, he's a really good wide receiver for like D3. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Mm-hmm. You think he ain't want to play in the league and be A.J. Brown? But he can't. Athletically, he can't do it. So I want to coach Andy Reid. He kicking footballs and all that. You don't think he want to be Jason Kelsey?
It's the next best
but
thing.
But he can't.
Yes.
So he want to coach.
But what about this?
So my thing is, if you know that, right? I just want to like hear, because I get all these different like excuses y'all saying, and that's not that like y'all wrong. It's like what y'all think. Mm-hmm. But my thing is like that's not even the real situation. The real situation is that we're just not getting opportunities because players that wasn't good. A lot of them want to be coaches.
Yeah,
simple as that.
Yeah, for sure.
Simple as that. Bro.
I agree with that.
Do you think it's just a matter of time? Because you name Jack, you name Mike Vick, you name Deion, you name Marshall Falk. If all of them are continuing to be excellent at where they are,
they won't do it. They won't do it. You know why they won't do it? If the league sets the precedent that now you can start having superstar type players come in there, it's gonna make every other coach feel uncomfortable.
Can we be honest though?
You know why? Because if I'm a player,
you got to be somewhat of a square. You got to be somewhat of a square.
If Mike Vick came to be my coach, Deion, you think I'd rather play for somebody else than them? Think about it though. Think about it. So now, because like it's this thing called like egos. Everybody got an ego, right? Damn, there's Sean McVay. Damn, there's Kyle Shanahan. Damn. But now is that Deion? Is that
hold on.
You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So now, like now,
I do.
It moves now. Now, like the power moves a little bit.
But I think T.
You know what I'm saying?
Start that thought, T, and finish it.
Look, it's the perception of if your ownership group and you interview Deshaun Jackson, mm-hmm. he come in there with braids, tattoos everywhere.
Yep.
I know D-Jack.
I know him too.
D-Jack is extremely smart.
Mm-hmm.
A really good dude. But the perception of him is he a street dude.
Yep.
That's the perception. But that's not him. How's that going to go when you interviewing with people that have never been in your type of environment? I'm just a product of my environment, but that's not me.
And the problem is, if there was more black owners.
That's
correct.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
But this right. This I hate about even that part you saying though. I can have my tattoos and have braids and have gold teeth and all that and big chains, and I can play for you though, and I can make you.
You can play for me,
but tell me, I can make you billions of dollars though, and you can put me on your TV and advertise me on your drinks when you're going. And I can do all this billboards of your team and your logo, but I can't coach your team.
Nope.
Nah.
No.
But here's the other thing though. I don't even know if you can't coach my team. You can't be the face of
You
my
can't be the
franchise.
head coach. You can coach.
Even the face of my franchise. Think about the reason Shador faced so much backlash. Think about Lamar Jackson faced all that backlash. I don't even know if it's that you. Not only can you not coach,
bro.
It's
I don't
perception.
think you can be the face. I don't think owners do not want the face of their franchise to be something that they can't necessarily relate to. Or I believe the majority of America, if you just look at the numbers.
What D-Jack just did at Delaware State is the equivalent of somebody going to an NFL team. What Vrabel just did with New England.
Yep.
They weren't winning. He won more games in 1 year. They done won the last 2 or 3.
The truth of the matter is this: the NFL, with no black owners, they don't want a whole bunch of black head coaches. You know why? Because it takes the power away from some of them positions. Break it down, Shady. Back in the day, the most important position is quarterback, like it is now. The difference is now it was no black quarterbacks, and they always talk bad about them. Oh, they run, they can't win with them. And now the best players is the ones running around. So now you have way more black quarterbacks, right? So now we took a lot of that power away, right? You be damned if you're going to have some black owners and take a lot of power. Cool. You're not going to get no head coaches that's going to take power. So now it's like they don't want some of the black players to get some of that power. So, because we already lost the quarterback battle. We already lost that battle. So now we can't lose the head coach battle either.
You're not going to lose the head coach battle. You're not going to lose it. Like,
All right.
it can be.
It ain't going to happen.
You're not going to lose it because there's always going to be a McVay. There's always going to be a Shanahan. There's always going to be an Andy Reid. Always. You're not going to lose it. It's never going, at least in our lifetime, we will never see the National Football League with a majority of black coaches. Never. In our lifetime, we'd be lucky if we see 8.
But see, they want to keep the power because back in the day, 25, 30 years ago, they were saying the same thing. Oh, there'll never be no black quarterbacks like that.
I don't know, Shady, if it's as much as they want to keep the power as it is they want to keep their homies. I don't know if it's like inherently like I don't want a black head coach because I want to keep the power. I think it's, I'm more familiar with Kyle Shanahan. I'm more familiar with Sean McVay. I'm more familiar with Mike LaFleur. I'm more familiar with Matt LaFleur. I don't think it's I don't want this black coach because I'm going to lose the power.
So
I think it's just it's a familiarity issue.
So when you watch football, right? When you watch football, who's the TV? Who's the camera on? It's either the quarterback or the head coach.
Oh, yep, check.
Okay. So back in the day, right? You see all white quarterbacks, correct?
Yep.
They didn't want to let that go either, though. Right? It was the same thing.
But I don't think that was they didn't want to let it go. I think they didn't think black people were smart enough to play quarterback.
All right, and then so it just changed out of nowhere. It just changed because now we got smarter, I guess.
Nah, because black excellence showed up.
Okay,
Warren Moons, Doug Williams, Randall Cunninghams.
Right.
And they dispelled that.
Okay, cool.
So when you have the DeMeco Ryans, when you have the Lovie Smith, the Tony Dungy's, like that to me is what it has taken.
It ain't like it's a whole bunch of black Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
It all changed.
Right? It's not a lot of black winning. Okay.
But,
so that's so when you say excellence, I don't know like what that means.
Doug Williams, Super Bowl winning.
There's not a lot of black winning Super Bowl champions. Not a lot of them.
Of course.
Okay.
When was your rookie year?
So what I'm saying is, once we started getting them in, the better players with black quarterbacks, all right, because it's a copycat league. We want to win. Let's get more of those. Those guys are really, really good. Oh, they can read. Oh, what? They are smart to throw the ball. Oh, they can run the offense. So once they started happening, then it was more of them. What I'm saying is, for the black coaches, hopefully it's the same way eventually. But if we already lost the quarterback battle, which is gone now, it's over, right? It's more Mahomes coming in the league. You know what I'm saying?
You have to be mobile.
Right, got to be mobile, right? That was a position. They didn't want mobile. They didn't want you to be mobile. But now you do? Cool. My thing with the black coaches, give us a chance. The same way you close the door for the black quarterbacks and now you finally open it because you had to, do the same for the black coaches. Because you might find another guy that's like Sean McVay, but the difference is, and I love Sean McVay, but the difference might be, he's a black coach like him that's super smart, and the players can super understand him and relate to him because he probably played. And I think people can relate to Sean McVay because I hear a lot of great things about him, and I know him, he's really good. But imagine like a Mike Rabel. But a black player like that. Like, you don't think, you get what I'm saying? Like, why can, he can have the opportunity, but some certain black coaches can't?
I mean, they tried with Gerard Mayo. They did. They tried. They tried, it didn't work.
I mean,
Wait. I'm just sitting here thinking.
There's so many way more opportunities for them than us.
It is.
Of course.
We that's one. When was your rookie year? What year was it?
2009.
Okay. So, I believe it was 2011, was it? When the new CBA happened?
Yep.
Okay,
the lockout.
2011, right? before that, so when you got drafted, all the guys in the first round were getting top 5 picks, were getting big deals. They would never move off a quarterback before 3 years, ever, because they were giving them too much money. When they changed it with the new CBA, they were able to move off a quarterback in 1 to 2 years. Quick, move off a quarterback, 1 to 2 years. So if we moving off a quarterback in 1 to 2 years, we're going to change the way we playing football. That's when the read option became a thing. That's when a running quarterback became a thing, because now if I'm moving off you in 1 or 2 years, I got to see what can you win now. I don't care how you win. Can you win?
Yeah.
When I came into the league, dude, Carson Palmer didn't play as a rookie. He didn't play a snap as a rookie, really. Might have played a snap. He didn't start games. They would never do that now. Very, you draft a rookie and he don't start, they moving off of him. What? After 20 games, 25 games. They would never do that back then. And so it's changed. The black coaches, the Mike Tomlin would have to have won 3 to 4 Super Bowls, because then it would have been a revelation like, Todd Bowles, he's going to have success. The black coaches that are in, they're going to have to be successful. Else it's going to limit opportunities for the guys coming up behind them. That's just what it is.
That's facts. Hey, speaking of coaches, let's get to the big game. Everybody wants to talk about it, and we all going to be watching it. And Coach Mike Vrabel of the New England Patriots, he was asked a pretty silly question before the game. He's at the podium right here. Take a listen.
Is this a must-win game?
A must-win? Yeah, I think every time we go out, it is a must-win game. I mean, it's kind of the attitude that I've always taken in the National Football League.
Is it a must-win game? If there was ever a must-win game, I would assume the Super Bowl is a must-win game. We're giving y'all our predictions right here, right now. Y'all drop y'all's predictions in the chat. T, I want to start with you. First, let me ask you, who is the most important player in the game, non-quarterback?
And that guy got an all-pro vote.
Who's the most important non-quarterback in the game?
Non-quarterback for each team?
Yeah.
I'll say, wow. For the Patriots, I'm going to go Christian Gonzalez.
Check.
Ooh, I like that. That was a
Check.
great one. Damn, that was a great one.
Check. 2-5 Patriots, most important non-quarterback.
That was a good one, cuz. I was going to say that one.
I got another one for you then. He played for the Eagles.
Nope.
Oh.
You know who I'm going with?
Who that?
Nah. It ain't Taylor Swift this year. It's Cardi B. Cardi B's man is Stephon Diggs. And one thing I know about Stephon Diggs, he always plays big in primetime games.
That's facts. That's facts. Most important Seahawk.
JSN.
2-5.
Yeah, I got to roll with you. Or we want to get a different one?
Nah.
I go Kenneth Walker.
I like that.
I think K9 is the truth, right? I look at all these other running backs that they praise. I think he's just as good as all them other guys, too. Super explosive, and he could take the game over. Home run type power or home run type speed. He liked that, bro.
T, I was telling Shady this, and let me know if this is a crazy take. I think Christian Gonzalez gets exposed to some degree in the Super Bowl. I think that Christian Gonzalez hasn't had to face a lot of top-flight wide receivers this year. When they played the Bengals, Jamar Chase was out. There's no top-flight wide receiver in the division because, remember, Tyreek Hill was hurt. Bills ain't got no top-flight wide receiver. Jets, Garrett Wilson missed half the season. When he saw Drake London went over 100 yards on him, I believe 8 or 9 catches for like $115, $116. Christian Gonzalez is a really good corner. He's not an elite corner. JSN is currently an elite wide receiver. I do not think Christian Gonzalez stands a legitimate chance to lock down JSN. I think JSN is probably going to go for 8 for $107 or $117.
This is going to be very telling. If Vrabel in this defensive game plan, if they let Christian Gonzalez follow JSN,
he's going to follow
shadowing. Him. Are you shadowing him just all man? Is he getting help? Because you can still shadow him and give him help.
Yeah, right.
And so that's going to tell me what they think of him as a player. Because Christian Gonzalez, when his contract is up, he going to want to be the highest paid corner in the game. If you can shut him down, that happens. Because if JSN gets over $1, the Seahawks win this game. If he get over 100 yards, they win in the game. Because he's going to make big plays. And if you can just man him up, and Christian Gonzalez you're not going to shut him down, but slow him down, that helps the Patriots' chances.
That's my thing. It's like, yo, this is the biggest game we have.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and you're a top corner, and they got a great wide receiver over there.
I'm telling the
This
coach
is not
straight
even-
up. I
it's not
want
even-
him.
No,
Let me get him the whole game.
He's going to follow
It's not
him.
even a question.
I went back
How
and
they gonna
rewatched.
play him?
I think, well, the Patriots
He
love
be
playing
getting beat
zone.
though sometimes.
He be getting beat on. Gonzalez is going to shadow him. I went back, because y'all know me. I be betting prize picks, or at least I make my lineups. Prize picks, Coach Speakeasy. I want to see if Christian Gonzalez is going to get over 5.5 tackles, more than. I was like, oh, he shadows. Every time they play a top flight receiver, he shadows. Now, he'll shadow and play zone. He'll shadow and play man. He'll shadow and play 2. He'll shadow and play 4. He's shadowing. So Gonzalez is going
so
to see
he- so he's-
JSN.
okay.
Wherever JSN goes,
So if he in the
Gonzalez going to
backfield,
go.
he in the slot.
More than likely.
Okay. He the
But
nickel.
they really treat Gonzalez like Pat Surtain, and he's not. They treat Gonzalez like Derek Stingley, and he's not. Like, Surtain don't get beat on ever. Gonzalez, every now and then, like, he gonna give up the hitch, he gonna give up the slant, and he might give up the go ball. Now, he'll tackle it, but he gonna give it up. When I see JSN, I'm like, bro, JSN routes up everybody. I just don't know that Gonzalez can stop JSN, and if you can't stop JSN,
I mean,
Seahawks get the
but
dub.
see, this is the thing though. Sometimes, like, you don't gotta be Patrick Surtain.
Yep.
But for your team, you could be him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. Even in these top tier corners, I don't know how well they're gonna be guarding
And it's the thing, though.
Jackson Smith. That dude.
The interior of the Seattle offensive line is not the best. So if Milton Williams can get pressure, then that's going to help Christian
Yeah.
Gonzalez. If Milton Williams can get pressure, that's going to help, because that offensive line isn't the best. That's why Kenneth Walker, if they can run the ball, get 3-4 yards a pop, now it kind of slows that pass rush down. And it's going to be really the cat and mouse game of JSN on outside, he in the slot, he in the backfield. It's going to be important to see how many times they make him a decoy and how much the Patriots pay attention to that.
Yeah.
And if other guys, because you talking about JSN, if Rashid Shaheed make 1 or 2 big plays, it's over. It's over. Carlton Davis going to have to really be on his shit this game.
Yeah.
Because Shaheed, he can go.
Crazy thing about it, though, he'd only get about 2 touches a game.
Hey, they big touches.
Yeah.
You playing press, he going to split release you, and he fast as hell. I'm playing to go. I'm giving everything else up. That's how you got playing.
Yeah, but I ain't worried about that.
With that speed,
Yeah,
you got to be.
But it's like one trick pony. You know what you're gonna do. You gonna do reverses or you gonna do a go route. Like that don't scare you for real.
But he's
Because I now know what you can do. Like for example, after he had that big deep ball
Against
in
the
game,
Rams.
it was it after that. That was it.
But crazy part is sometimes that's all it takes. You know what I
well,
mean? Like, that's the...
If you watch tape on him and you play deep, you watch tape and that's all you're doing. I mean, it's like if I'm fighting a dude and all he want to throw is a hook.
It sounds so simple, right?
Until
and then when
you-
you get out there,
yeah.
you like, he beat you again.
Because the crazy part is, it sounds simple, but you don't know what that speed actually hits like until you get into the game. In practice...
So we're gonna. I'm not gonna pressure. I'm just gonna play off.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
make you do other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the NFL.
Yeah, facts. T, give me your prediction. Who wins? Why?
Oh, you know this? Oh, it's kind of early.
It is, but this is the last...
I'm going with the
Last
Seahawks.
one with T here.
I'm going with the Seahawks.
Everybody's going with the Seahawks.
I'm going, and I'm gonna tell. I just feel like the Seahawks have beaten so many good teams this year, specifically the Niners and the Rams. The Seahawks are a complete team. They're very good on offense. They're very good on defense.
Yep.
Now, New England can make this game very uncomfortable for Seattle if Drake May plays out of this world. He was not good in the AFC Championship. He didn't even throw for 100 yards.
Man, come on, man. Who is Carson throwing 100 yards in that weather?
Who'd they play against?
Broncos.
Backup, right? He threw for over 100.
You did.
I
He
mean,
threw for over 150.
Bro,
He
the
threw for
weather was
200.
bad.
I'm just saying, he was a backup.
He threw for
Brother was
200.
The
bad.
backup. I know.
It was
They were both in the
bad.
same weather.
Nah.
They were both in the same weather.
I forget how the game went.
I'm just saying, right?
No.
And so Drake May is going to have to play out of this world. People, that Seattle secondary,
It's what?
very good.
Because I watched him get torched on too.
Oh, it's going to happen. But you got
I
Spoon.
watched him get. I
You got
watched him
Spoon.
get torched
Yeah.
on
You got
too.
Woolen.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
You
not
got,
gonna name. They got
Emmanuel.
names. Wait,
Yeah.
whoa,
I was
whoa,
telling
whoa, whoa.
everybody before the draft he was going to be the steal of the draft.
Who?
Eamon Warrior.
Yeah, from South Carolina.
Do we have
I
on the
was
show?
telling them.
But hold up though. Slow down for a second, please. Okay. Yes, they have a really good defense, but you acting like they the old Seahawks. They not that. I watched the Rams go up and down the field on them. Did you not see that?
No. They didn't
All
go
right.
up and they went up the field. It wasn't constant.
Nah, they did.
They lost.
They did lose.
They lost.
They did lose. They did
My
lose.
man.
They did lose.
They was torching them though.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody knew that God was going to bless Sam Darnold for that day to be playing like that.
Everybody.
Anyway,
you ain't got
if we talking
Puka
about
or Matthew Stafford.
All right, but you talking about the defense part. All I'm saying is that, they can get. Well, you got an MVP. I love the MVP they about to play him. Yeah.
That just
Drake
threw for 80 yards.
No, yeah, him. That's cool. He had bad games. I ain't mad at that. All great players.
Shady,
have bad
who
games.
wins? Who wins?
The Patriots from that.
Yeah, I'm going with the Patriots. It's just a point for me, man, that like right is right and wrong is wrong. And
That's true. That's
for a quarterback
you can take from you, but
to go from the bottom like
Yeah,
that
you don't want Darnold to do that, huh?
all the way to the top, I gotta like update all my information on Sammy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now what's gonna happen if he wins that? Now you gonna get all the bottom of the barrel quarterbacks thinking this
they can
time.
do it?
Yeah, like man, you don't need Josh Allen. You got me. You know what I'm saying?
So Darnold losing gonna put everything.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes, watch out, dude. It's my time to shine.
Hey, does it matter that the last
Think about
time?
that. You gonna have dudes like Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield. What's new for the Jets? What's new for the Jets?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields,
Yeah, that's probably too bad. Okay, but Mac Jones and everybody, yo,
Geno Smith.
Come on.
Yeah,
You
you
know
not
what I'm
wrong.
saying?
Yeah.
We don't want to set that in the league. Like, this is
Okay.
all right?
Does it matter?
Patriots, let's go.
And more importantly, we don't want you to have to apologize to Sam if he wins the Super Bowl.
That would be crazy.
Even though it's a couple bad quarterbacks that was bad that won Super Bowls, if Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl, I'm going to give him his respect.
Are you going to apologize, Shady?
Sam Darnold, he a real baller though.
You called him. You said he was
He
bad.
is.
You said he was a bad player.
Yeah.
Will you apologize
he
for
once
saying
was
that?
a bad player, and now he's getting better. He's a good player now. He's a good player. I think right now today's a good player. I mean, it's funny how like you gonna say that he's a baller.
Yeah, always been. Just
Oh,
had
I'm
some
done.
bad
I'm
moments.
done.
But
He's always been a baller.
But look,
You
I
been-
tell you this.
you
I'm
know him.
biased.
You know him?
When I'm
that's
around
all I
these
do.
dudes
That's
and I
why.
see them.
That's why he know him.
Now,
He know him.
Does it take into any account the last time these two teams played in the Super Bowl? Seattle just gift wrapped it to the Patriots, throwing the ball on the goal line when they should have just handed it to beast mode. Do you think that plays any factor into this?
Because it's been so long, such completely different organizations, completely different coaches. Only thing the same is a fan base.
None of the same players.
Hell no, none of the same players. Hey, speaking of switching things up though, we can't let
Okay.
Carebear make it. This show's about accountability.
Facts.
And what I saw, what Shady saw, what TJ saw, and what I need y'all to see is Cowboys fan extraordinaire Carebear, ha-ha and kikiing
Yucking it up.
with Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts.
Look how happy he looks. This is crazy.
You see that tweet?
he
I
look
know that
real
ain't
happy.
who I think it is. And LaShawn supporting it.
I'm about to tweet.
Now this is Carebear with Jalen, but y'all know it's all about accountability. This was Carebear.
Super chat. How the Eagles expect to win when they keep lining up a fullback and quarterback? Can we say Hurts is ass? Because he is. Dance, Carebear. I'm dancing again, baby. I'm dancing again.
Hold on.
Oh my
So he
goodness
said
gracious.
Hurts is Magic City?
Oh, he said Hurts is Magic
is
City
Magic
parking
City.
lot. Straight ass.
So how you go from that to this? To this?
It looks crazy.
Shady, why you shaking your head?
Look how happy he's like he's in Disney World or Disneyland. Look how happy he is.
He can't believe it, huh?
And ain't even that. I mean, he's super excited. But happy for him, though. I mean, he was enjoying himself with Eagles quarterbacks and other guys. I'm happy for him.
Are you happy to see him with your quarterback, though?
I'm happy that he's happy. Look how happy he looks.
Yeah.
I'm happy
He
for
didn't
him.
need that. He
Like,
need a smile.
Kid in the candy
Yeah.
store, dog. He's happy
he
as
did,
hell.
he did.
Yeah. But like, are you
yeah,
happy
he
that
does.
Jalen Hurts makes him that happy? Like, does that?
You know what Carebear gonna say? He got to laugh to prevent from crying. I forgot. He got to laugh to prevent from crying.
That was a good laugh. He needed that laugh.
Nah, I think right now, I think he's in heaven right now.
He needs this. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie though, dog. All these
Okay.
athletes running around and stuff. He happy as hell.
Hey, speaking of athletes, we got to get to the breaking news. This report from Shams just came out. The Los Angeles Clippers
Whoa.
and 11-time All-Star James Harden are working through whether the sides can find a deal by Thursday's NBA trade deadline. Sources tell ESPN both sides are aligned in conversations together and with interested teams. Breaking news, James Harden working on a deal to get out of LA with the Clippers. My thought is this, though. I would not want James Harden if I were a championship caliber team.
Oh yeah.
Nothing about James Harden spells championship. Nothing about James Harden's career spells championship. He is all of the way over the hill, and James Harden has never been a catalyst for winning champions. Remember, the last time he had ultimate success, if you really want to go all the way back there, was when he was a six man with the Thunder. When he had to be the guy with the Rockets, not that. When he had to be the guy on the Nets, not that. When he had to be the guy on the Sixers, not that. When he had to be the guy on the Clippers, not that. When he's ever had to be the guy, he's not that. So why in the world would anybody even want to trade for James Harden if they actually have championship aspirations? My take, I'm not touching James Harden with a 10-foot pole if I am a contender. I'm not touching James Harden at all, T.
Okay, I'm going to go before Shady because y'all going to have similar takes, I'm assuming.
Oh.
I'm taking James Harden because you just said if he has to be the catalyst, how about you can just be the Batman then? You could be the Robin to somebody's Batman.
He's a Robin.
You don't have to
He's a Robin now.
You don't have to be the Batman.
He's a Robin.
But your Batman ain't always available. Your Batman is not available.
Here's the problem,
enough.
T. Every now and then, Robin do got to come save the day.
And he can.
But no. Anytime James Harden has been asked to be Batman for a night, save Gotham City for a night. I don't need you to save Gotham City for a month. Just show up for a night. Remember, he was the Robin to Embiid. Don't get it twisted. He was the Robin to Embiid. Embiid gets hurt, if I'm not mistaken, and James Harden goes over if it was maybe, Shady, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe game 7 against maybe the Celtics or game 6 against the Celtics.
But game 6 and
he carried them.
Game 6 or 5, he went crazy.
Yes, he did.
But then
so he was Batman.
No.
But you want to be Batman
you can't
again?
Carry somebody for a game.
No.
Can you carry me for a series?
Listen, because you said he couldn't be the catalyst. I'm gonna need Batman to be Batman if you want me to be Robin. So if you need me this game, I got you. If he can get on a team where they have somebody that can really carry him, and when he's not having that game, that James Harden can take over, I'm taking him.
So what's real quick? So what type of team would you see James on? Are we just talking ball? Because you said a Rodman role, right?
He has to go to a team that has a player that's head and shoulders better than him. Are those teams championship contenders?
Well, I'm asking, we talking about contenders, right? So what teams you see?
It has to be a big guy. You can't be with another guard because then y'all both need the ball. It can't be like a Minnesota with Anthony Edwards. Y'all both need the ball. It's your turn now. It's my turn. That wouldn't work. There's really
because you can't find no team for him.
No, I can't. No. Like the team that he's on, like if you put him with Luka, there's no defense. So that don't work. You pretty much in the same situation.
Well, why I asked you that? Not to put you on the spot. I was asking you because
like if he can get to a team that has a lot of good defenders, the Boston Celtics, who are they giving now? That would work.
Only thing about
that would work.
Yeah, but they switch everything. They kind of play defense. That's their thing.
But if they have enough defensive players to where if you just have one liability out there, that's okay. And Harden can play.
And I can see. You know what though? That's not a bad one though, because if you look at Boston, right, they have a couple of guys that can score when they need to.
Anthony Simons for James Harden. Let's go.
That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one.
And he's a young player.
And I think you're not expecting much from the Celtics this year.
But here's my thing, too,
the injury to my man.
But the Celtics,
Tatum.
here's what we know. Because, T, what you're saying, we've seen. James Harden hasn't been the number one in 5 years. Because when he was on the Nets, Brooklyn, KD was the number one. Yeah. Then when he was on the Sixers, Embiid was the number one. Embiid was an MVP number one.
Yeah.
Then when he's been on the Clippers the last 2-3 years, Kawhi the number one.
Yeah.
So you asking James Harden to do what he's been doing and still ain't been winning.
Embiid, he gets hurt. Right?
Yep.
New Jersey, that's incomplete. That's incomplete.
In part because of him.
And the Clippers,
in part because of him.
Kawhi is hurt. He needs to get to a team where the Batman is going to be healthy and can play. And if you're not having a good game this game, I got you. But if Batman is out, now I got to carry you 2 or 3 games, okay, because he's shown he can't do it. But he can get you that
here's
one
my thing, T. You just mentioned the Celtics, right? Jason Tatum. He's had dud games for a series. Jaylen Brown has carried the Celtics before for series.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, so you can't tell me that I need James Harden to just carry for a game or two when we've watched JB carry for series. We've watched JB in the finals be the best player on the championship team. And you telling me James Harden can't do it for a game?
Historically, who's going to go down as a better player?
Jason Tatum.
No. I'm talking about between Jaylen Brown and James Harden.
James Harden, because of individual accolades.
And so, to me, if you
wait, say that again.
Who's going to go down as a better player, James Harden or
Jaylen Brown?
James Harden.
James Harden for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, but what you? He is because he's a better player. But what you talking about though? Exactly.
I
though?
think at this
because there's
point-
some guys that's like one-on-one better players, and because he can score. James Harden can score with anybody. But but they have different roles.
I know that.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown is a more complete player. 100%. He's going to play offense. He's going to play defense. But if you put a James Harden on that team where you have a team full of defensive players, James Harden can do well on that. He just, like, you can't put him on a team where you want him to play a ton of defense and do a ton of the scoring. He can do one or the other. Because you guys forget, when he was in Oklahoma City with Westbrook and Durant, he's a real good defensive player.
But that's years ago.
No.
though.
I'm just saying.
But you
He
talking
was a real good defensive player because the scoring wasn't required of him. So when he became, I got to score more, then he pulled back on the defense because he was using energy on offense.
But you talking about, dog, you talking about his first rookie contract. That's
He can play
ago.
defense. He ain't playing. My whole point is this. He needs to
He in
get
year
to-
17?
No.
Not that
No,
far.
no.
He up there.
He's 15. He's something like that.
He needs to get to a team.
No, he is at 17.
17?
Yeah,
He came in with Steph.
He's drafted in 09, yeah.
Okay, came in with
Oh,
Steph. So what I'm telling him is like,
he ain't playing no defense.
You going back to way.
Put him with the Celtics.
He had a mohawk back then. He played defense.
He did. No
Why
beard, huh?
why would
No
you
beard.
want James Harden if you're a championship pedigree team? You said the Celtics. Celtics, they all play defense. Backups, starters.
They switch.
They all play defense. And even if you don't play defense, you show up there, you playing defense. Al Horford, his 38-year-old behind, was playing defense.
Yeah, he's playing guards.
Pritchard,
guards.
Derrick Brown,
Pritchard,
with
yeah.
JB, JT, white boy number 40, he was playing defense. They all playing defense.
Maybe he should go somewhere where they need offense. I was thinking like maybe like I get what you're saying.
I don't think you can do that. I think Harden is gonna. He can be a winning piece. He can be the guy. I think we all agree on that. But he is still a great facilitator. He is still a point first, and he can still go get you a bucket. So when you have players like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, who command the defense's attention, it takes a lot of pressure off James Harden. And then if James Harden isn't having a game, he's a good enough player as a facilitator to get those guys off.
James Harden gonna be the third option.
It ain't gonna work.
But just think
It
about
ain't gonna
that.
work, bro.
James Harden got the third best defensive player guarding him. He's cooking
This
him.
is why it's not gonna work. This is not gonna work. He's such a ball dominant player.
He is.
And everybody you talking about is ball dominant. JT's ball dominant, and Jaylen Brown is ball dominant.
Correct, but you know where James Harden has the advantage is he knows and can run an offense and run it efficiently, which Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are not good at. When Tatum's out the game and the coaches and Mazzulla's put pressure on JB to run the offense, if he's not just cooking,
so let me get this straight.
It doesn't look good.
So if James goes to Boston,
yep,
right, and then y'all saying even when JT get back, y'all talking about that too?
I don't think Jason Tatum plays, but if he does,
hold on. So now we gonna take the ball out of them two dudes' hands, and we gonna put them on the side and let Harden run the offense. I'm trying to figure this out.
James Harden. The conversation is we need you to come run this offense.
Right.
So you're gonna go from 25 points a game to maybe 18, and if you want to win a championship like you know your legacy needs, then that's what you're gonna have to accept.
What I'm saying is, so now you're gonna put Jaden Tatum on the wing. And let James Harden.
No, you're not going to do that a ton. You're going to have to keep your offense and let James Harden is going to have to fit in what you do. You're not changing your offense.
Correct.
That's what I'm getting.
You're not changing your offense.
He'll tell you that I'm the system.
But people forget, like, he can play point guard, and he can get you 10, 12 assists. But, yeah, we're going to get some ISOs with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? Absolutely.
That's how they play, though.
Absolutely.
They play ISO ball, and they kick
and then
it out for open threes.
when you
That's
come
what they
help,
do.
you act like James Harden can't shoot.
Yeah.
And so he can be a spot-up shooter at times.
I never really see him play off the ball, though. Have y'all? Maybe I don't say I'm always right, but have y'all seen Jay Harden play off
Everybody
the ball?
is played off the ball. It's just, are you comfortable playing off the ball? Are you going to be locked in playing? Because
Come on,
when
man.
you
We not
play
being serious,
when you play
man.
with Kawhi Leonard, you ain't got the ball all the time. Kawhi got it. You off the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You off the ball. It's just, are you sitting there or are you still moving? That's the thing. Everybody can play off the ball. It's just, are you effective off the ball?
All right, so, okay, well, cool. However you want to cut the word you're using. I haven't seen him just play off the ball. I haven't really seen that.
So when he played with Embiid, what was they doing? Just pick and roll the whole time, or were they dumping it to Embiid and he was off the ball?
That's where the issue's coming in at. Because sometimes we want James to try to score and all that, but then Embiid, you got the MVP. He got to get his off, and he's a ball dominant player.
Yeah, he
and
is.
then we got Maxey,
Yeah.
who was the reason why they really got rid of James. I feel like is Maxey's emerged as a superstar, and I can't because you are a dominant ball.
I just want to know, where is this
You know what
coming
I'm saying?
from? Like, the trade deadline is in 3 days.
That is wild.
This kind of just come out the blue. Where is it
They
coming
probably been working on it though.
Had to be.
Yeah.
And I also think they realize they're not going to win. The Harden Kawhi combination is run its course.
But it's such a weird.
ran
I'm
its
with
course.
TJ. It's such a weird time, and they're rolling right now. The
Dude,
Clippers
they got
are
the best record
rolling.
last-
Kawhi going,
Last
but
20
Kawhi's going off.
Yeah,
though.
Kawhi's averaging like 27 a game, but Harden is averaging 25, 5 and 8 or something like that. Like they are rolling as a duo.
It's weird. It's weird to like see because James Harden is a great player. So like it's hard to see him move around like that.
And he's at home. He wanted to come to the
Correct.
Clippers. He wanted to come back home. So it's weird to now.
No, Shay, you say that, and obviously he is, but here's what rubs me with James Harden the wrong way is like, as great as he is, he's been on some good teams now.
Yeah, he has.
And he's played with some good players.
Yeah,
And you ain't never even gotten to the dance
That's
outside
true.
of when you was a 6-man.
that's true.
Like, you play with KD. You play with Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Like, correct. I think he might have played with Chris Paul, maybe in
played with Chris Paul with
Houston.
Houston, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you play with like
Yeah.
some top 20 players all time.
time.
It's just
Yeah,
that
for
game
sure.
6, game 7 is like he be a different player. Because there's some games he do go off like damn he goes crazy when he wants to.
But when it matters most, he don't.
This is when you need him most.
It's the craziest thing. Well, that's the breaking news from the NBA. In the NFL, a little bit of breaking news. The Rams signed head coach Sean McVay and general manager Les Snead to contract extensions, which had me thinking, is it official now, TJ, that Sean McVay is the best coach in football right here today?
I gotta say, yeah, he is. He is. When you look at his body of work in the short time that he's been a head coach compared to who would probably, prior to this, everybody would probably say Andy Reid.
Yep, of course.
So
Yes,
sorry.
absolutely. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. But
All right.
yes, I
just-
believe he is. Yes.
I just want to like just figure this thing out before I give my take. Trey, you jumping on this conversation too? This part right here? I want you to. I want you to just
Okay,
say what you got to say.
all right.
You just said yes, and the reason why is because in his short period of time of being a head coach, what his resume is. You just said that.
Yeah.
That's what you just said. What are we talking about? What are we talking
Okay,
about?
let
No.
me ask you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about.
No. You had a chance.
Was Sean McVay missed
You
the
had a
playoffs
chance.
with a quarterback in his prime?
You had a chance.
I'm asking you that.
You had a chance, dog. You had a chance.
That's a rebuttal.
All right. So, my thing is, dog, the last, 5 seasons? What's Andy Reid been doing?
Winning.
Chilling?
He been winning.
Hanging out? In the Speakeasy getting drinks?
What was he?
What's he been doing?
What was he doing last?
What are you talking about?
What did he do last month? The last
He
month.
lost. He lost.
Now
He lost.
Would
Let's
Sean
talk about it. He
McVay,
lost.
would Sean McVay be at home with a Patrick Mahomes in his prime quarterback?
Yeah, anything's possible. Yeah. What are you talking about? Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
When have we seen
Yes.
a quarterback in his prime?
I'm glad you're talking like that. You know why? All Andy Reid does.
I like Andy Reid.
No. We didn't
But
ask
he
you.
ain't,
No.
right now, he ain't better than McVay. He's not.
How's he not?
Shady, you need a timeout?
Time out. How's he not? Because he's not in the playoffs this year.
No. I just think McVay does more with less.
That's an argument. If there was an argument, that would be the one.
He does more with
Because
less.
here's why. If there was an argument, because
Because what?
Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, if that's the argument has to be Andy Reid has more. So Andy Reid has done more.
But
That has to be the argument.
no. We're not going to bypass when the freaking wide receivers for the Chiefs had the most drops in football. We're not going to bypass when we get rid of Tyreek Hill. We go back to the championship, and then we go back again.
Sure.
We're not going to pass when Travis Kelce is slowing down,
Yeah.
and we still find ways to win. We're not going to go past that.
But here's what you can't
We're not
bypass.
going to pass
Here's
that.
what you can't bypass.
No. And the Rams. You talking about the Rams, right? They had the best defensive player of all time.
And they got it done.
Okay. Well, they got it done once.
When they had 3 Hall of Famers,
They've been there once.
When they had 3 Hall of Famers, they got it done.
No.
When the Chiefs had 3 Hall of Famers, they get it done.
Wait, time. Hold
Yes,
on.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Cooper Kupp was there.
Not a Hall of Famer.
He's all right. He's a great player, though.
Good player, yeah, really
I don't
good
know
player.
about Hall. He was a great player. Cool.
Yep.
Elite player. Puka was there. Elite player.
Sure.
This year, y'all was the favorites, and y'all had Devontae Adams, right? You had an MVP guys gonna win this year, right? Mm-hmm. You had Puka was there, right? Mm-hmm. So what we talking about? The one thing about Andy Reid, no matter what he has out there, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna be in the Super Bowl. That's the sad part about it.
Is it fair to say this though?
And it sounds crazy. Y'all talking like this. It sounds crazy.
Here would be if I was really trying to win this argument, I say it like this: McVay is better than Andy Reid right now.
Right now.
But Spagnuolo is better than anything that the Rams have defensively. Because if I really wanted to win an argument, the Chiefs' defense has been carrying that team.
The Rams'
for 3
defense
years
ain't
now.
carried them.
The Rams'
Exactly.
defense has done nothing. The Rams had a top 5 defense once with McVay. They had a number 1 overall
The
defense.
Chiefs'
Went 12 and
defense
5
has carried them
for
to
the
them
last
Super
3
Bowls.
years.
To them
For the
Super
last
Bowls.
3.
Yes.
So if you really want to get nuance with it, and Shady is a man of nuance, then you really got to say Kyle Shanahan has been out coaching from an offensive standpoint.
Shanahan now?
Excuse me. Sean
McVay.
McVay has been out coaching from an offensive standpoint Andy Reid, but shout out to Spagnuolo who doesn't want to be a head coach anymore. Like if you really wanted to get into the details.
Okay, so these details. Cool.
Yep.
Now I want to be a detailed guy too. Who Andy Reid got? So last 2 years, who they got on offense? Since y'all want to talk so much, y'all want to talk so much, talk so loud. Who they got? I'll go with you, and I'm going to go back to him. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to go to him first because you said the most. Who they got over the last 2 years? Let's talk about it.
2 years ago, I would still say Travis Kelce.
No.
2 years ago.
No.
I
no.
said he's all pro.
Time out.
You said the last 2 years.
I don't care about
So
that.
now we don't care about all pros.
Hold up. This year and last year.
I was starting it last year. Let me start there. Let me start there.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Let me start
Go
there.
ahead. Cool.
Travis Kelce last year.
I'm ready. I got it.
How Kelce did last year? Because I know what you said about him. So how did he play last year?
900 yards.
I know what you
Second
said.
team All Pro.
How'd you feel about him last year?
I thought he was a guy. Thought he couldn't beat man coverage.
You thought he was what?
A guy couldn't beat man coverage.
Bet. All right. Because I'm not gonna let him because he manipulates the chat all the time.
I'm not
So you said last year you thought he was a guy.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Who else they got on offense?
Can I speak?
No, it's his go. It's his go.
Xavier Worthy, he a burner.
He's regular. He's real regular.
Hollywood Brown,
All that speed that they talk about from Texas, because you know lately Texas players ain't that good. You know that, right? They overhyped.
He just be talking. Don't pay him
I'm
no
telling
mind.
the truth. He's not that good though. You know he's not. He going.
Hollywood Brown, 1,000-yard receiver.
I'm still looking for Hollywood Brown. I'm looking for him in Hollywood, LA.
Rasheed Rice. We got to give respect to Rasheed Rice.
He didn't really play a lot, but he's nice.
Last 2 years, yeah,
Cool.
he's been nice.
Who else? Oh, the running backs?
No, I ain't got no running back.
Bet. Okay. You want to go this year, or are you good?
Rasheed Rice this year when he came back.
Oh, okay, let's go to the year before that. Let's go the year before that. Now that year he said it was not that good.
Now can I talk about the defense?
Hold
Can we talk?
Wait. That year he said. Let me talk about offense now right now.
Okay.
Sean McVay,
Yep.
That's so that year he's talking about, right? They went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they lost.
Yep.
Cool.
Eagles.
Bet. Okay. Good. Let's keep going. Okay. The year before that.
Then you have Travis Kelce for real.
Okay, Travis.
Now, Travis still a dude
Okay.
then, and then Rasheed Rice was a dude then too.
Well,
Yeah, them two.
he was a good player.
Good player, yeah, good player.
All right, good, because dude was like Cooper Kupp and them guys and like Puka. Those are dudes.
Can I
Go
speak?
ahead, T.
Oh no, wait, I'm gonna get to T. I'm gonna finish you down. So wait, that year that
Rasheed
that
Rice,
was cool.
Travis Kelce,
Okay.
and Isaiah Pacheco probably went for 900.
You see where I'm going with this though?
Yeah, I see where you're going. Now,
You want to go to the Rams or you want to go to the Rams?
no, we're going to go to both.
Okay.
Don't discount Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith up
offensive
front.
line.
Don't discount them dudes. They all pros, both of them.
Oh, the
Now-
linemen?
Yeah, the linemen.
Okay.
Now,
The lineman. Cool.
Xavier Worthy had a really good Super Bowl. Whose fault is it that you didn't utilize him this year? Whose fault is that?
What do you mean utilize him?
The Chiefs didn't utilize Xavier
He's
Worthy.
not that good like that though. What are you talking about?
Okay,
Utilize him.
Answer this. Just a
You
yes
don't
or
think
no.
Andy
Oh,
Reid
no.
can utilize players?
He didn't utilize him.
I'm good.
Let me
No,
answer this.
Hold on, Acho.
Would Puka
I'm cool.
be Puka if he was playing with Andy Reid?
Not like this.
Would Puka be Puka if he was playing with Andy Reid?
Not like this, but McVay
Because-
force feeds a guy.
because
McVay force feeds a guy.
Puka.
Wait.
Puka would.
Can I answer your question?
Yes.
So I just want to know I just want to answer your question correctly. You're asking me if Puka play under Andy Reid, will he be like this, like all pro?
Yes,
I want to curse and say F yes. Yes.
because
Well, yes.
I'm saying
Duh.
Puka was drafted extremely late.
Okay.
Extremely late. Everybody, the receivers that play under Sean McVay,
Okay.
do well.
Yeah.
Cool.
All of them.
Don't matter, yeah.
If Xavier Worthy was playing with the Rams,
That's a good point.
he's eating.
No.
He's eating.
How was he?
He's eating.
Cooper Kupp went
Time
crazy.
out. Time
Triple
out.
crown.
Time out. Cooper Kupp is good. He's a good wide receiver. He's been good
Because he played with McVay in the Rams.
Time out.
Because he played with
Cooper
McVay.
Kupp been good his whole life.
No, he hasn't.
You see his highlights? That
So,
little
yeah.
ass school. He was doing all type of
Eastern
stuff.
Washington.
Yo,
Red turf.
When I watch the dude from Texas play, he don't blow me out. He don't wow me. He's the only guy I know that's super fast on clock, and he don't play super fast. Am I tripping?
If he played out here, he gonna ball with McVay.
This is what I want. I don't want to do ifs. I'm sorry, because I played in a game where I didn't do ifs.
And
you play a game, we didn't do ifs. Let's go with it is though.
But the reason I say that is because all the receivers that have played under Sean McVay. Hold up, you played with the Buffalo Bills, right?
Yeah.
Robert Woods, what do you do in Buffalo? What do you do in Buffalo?
We didn't have much.
Not
Buffalo.
much.
No. What do you do in Buffalo?
Not
Nothing.
much.
What do you do with Sean McVay?
Went crazy.
Went crazy.
Went crazy.
What do you do?
That's true.
What do you do with Sean McVay?
But you act like
He went crazy.
This is what I don't understand.
So my point.
Andy Reid gets busy with players.
I'm not saying Andy Reid doesn't.
But time out. I don't get this part. Andy Reid is super smart too and does really well on offense. And he wins and goes to Super Bowls and wins Super Bowls. Sean McVay is a really good coach. But they're not in the same. They're not in the same class right now.
I feel like Sean McVay does more with less on the offensive side of the
bullcrap.
ball.
That's not true.
Because he's got receivers that when they play somewhere else, they're okay. When they come play for him, they're really good. When they leave, they're okay.
I mean, I don't really believe in that. Because
Robert Woods left.
Sammy Watkins left.
Okay.
Sammy Watkins left the Rams, right?
Uh-huh.
And he went to the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
And he did really, really well there.
No,
right?
he did okay. He was solid.
He did the same thing he did over with the Rams.
He was solid.
He's a number 2 receiver and did.
Prime example. How did Brandon Cooks, when he played with McVay, how did he do here?
Who's the number 1 receiver when he went over there? When Sammy Watkins went to the Rams, who's the number 1 receiver?
It was either...
Was it Brandon Cooks or was it Sammy Watkins?
It's probably Cooks. I would say it was Cooks.
I don't know. Cooks is better than Sammy Watkins.
I don't even know if they
anyway,
played or was it Cooper Kupp.
My argument was this. When Sammy went to the number 2 receiver, he got busy though. Got busy. It's crazy to hear y'all talk about offense like Andy Reid don't get busy.
No, see, this is the thing.
His wide receiver core, right? Because you want to talk about so much Sean McVay does. Like, you act like Puka is just not that good because he's a late draft pick.
No.
Like, you was a late draft pick and you was nice.
He's really, what I'm saying is, how many people would have given Puka this opportunity to do this?
I don't know, man. It's a lot of late draft guys that play
is
well. So I don't want to make that this a great thing for him. It happens all the time in the NFL.
It does.
Cool. Let's talk about this, though, for a second. Andy Reid's last 2 Super Bowls. Can we talk about his wide receiver core, though? Because you're not going to tell me
I'm not going to argue that. They have not
performed. Not only that, they have the most drops in the NFL. What? You got guys like Juju, who was probably the best receiver, and you know what, Juju's an okay guy, right? McCole Hartman. That's my young boy. Cool dude. More special teams. Okay? Okay. What's the kid? It's so many. You got Thornton in there. Thornton's okay.
Tyquan Thornton.
Like, come on, yo. Come on. And you know what? Real quick. With that type of wide receiver core, you know where they going now, dog? They going to Super Bowls.
But they going to Super Bowls because that defense is leading.
And Sean McVay has more than that.
Here's the thing, though. Be for real. When the Chiefs beat the Ravens to go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl before they played the Eagles, defense held the Ravens, number 3 offense in football, to 17 points. If Sean McVay's defense could have held the Seahawks to 17 points,
they playing this weekend.
It's a blowout.
All this if stuff.
It's a blow. Shady, the Rams scored 37 points in the regular season and lost to the Seahawks, 38-37.
All this if this, if that.
It's factual, though.
It's if this happened, if they had this defense. I don't want to hear the whiffs. I know what Andy does. He wins and goes to the bowl.
Fine.
That's what he does.
Fine. I'm done.
About?
Social Trade, what's up with these super chats, G?
Listen, man, we got a lot of super chats. The chat been on my head. I got to catch up. So give me just a moment if y'all can. DJ Jackson 24 said, Happy Black History Month. Fly, Eagles, fly always.
Salute,
but it's going to take a lot to get black owners anytime soon, especially in the NFL. Yeah, we're
Bro, you know,
far and away
it's crazy because
we used to it.
Not only that, but like you got to remember, I think the first black billionaire was like 1990 or 2000. First white billionaire was over 160 years prior. Yeah. So like it's a whole lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, 400 years of slavery to do that to you.
George Washington was the first
white billionaire. On record, I thought it was like John D. Rockefeller.
Politics, the politics, man. That's where you get. That's where you get your money, huh?
Anyway, Social Trade, go ahead.
Wow.
So I'm gonna keep it moving here. We got a $10 super chat from Central Cash. We got quite a few $10 from him. He said, "Trade everybody except Zubac. As a Clippers fan since Lob City, I was so depressed seeing us trade our future away to the Thunder for an injured PG. That's fair.
Facts.
He also said, my depression for this organization goes deep. Pause. But Harden can't play in the playoffs, and our Batman is never there. TJ, he's always injured." And then lastly, he said, I get so heated about my team, and honestly, I would trade James Harden to the Jazz for their center and a couple of first-round picks. I'm a little confused on that because you said keep Zubac, but then you want the Jazz's center. And also sending James Harden to the Jazz's. That's like, that's an unfair punishment.
He ain't going there.
You can't do a league MVP like that.
There.
Yeah, that's crazy. Also got a super chat from King Drewski. It's been a while. What's up, King
Hey,
Drewski?
what up, King Drewski?
TJ, the Rams went 5-12 in 22 with Stafford and AD.
Okay, first off, Stafford got hurt.
Yeah.
And didn't play like the
Put some
last 4 or 5
context in
games
it.
of the season. AD got hurt. He tapped out. Jalen Ramsey asked for a trade, I think, in the middle of that season. He dipped off.
Yeah.
Context.
Yeah,
But that did
facts.
happen.
Yeah,
And the Chiefs this year did go 6 in whatever the hell they went. So it happens.
Yep. Just a couple more. Say that 117 said, first off, appreciate the content. Also, we need James Jones on here, too. Been a while for JJ.
It has been a while for my dog. I'm going to hit him up.
Yep. And then last one I got, Spreezo said, first time super chat here. This is for Shady. Why does he discredit the idea of mentoring the Ravens defensive players because of this year with a bad DC, but he wouldn't dare have that energy for the Eagles offensive guys?
Come again, one more time.
So he basically asked you why you got the energy for mentoring the Ravens defense, but you won't keep that for the Eagles in the offense.
What I say about the
Accountability.
Ravens defense?
Well, you were like,
Yesterday.
yeah.
He was just like, yeah, they got a bunch of guys, but them guys didn't show up. Them guys didn't play that good. They bunch of, you know what I mean?
I mean, they didn't go to the playoffs last year. They didn't go to the playoffs last year. I don't really. The Eagles, like, at the bare minimum, we gonna be in the playoffs.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right.
like, you know, like the last part of the year where the better teams go, the Ravens were not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't really like argue. You know. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You said what you said. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Hey, because TJ's team, they didn't go either though. It's been 2 years in a row.
Bengals been sorry, though. We surprised when they go. We happy for
Nah,
them.
but real talk, I got a rule though, because when people like talk about my Eagles, because we're America's new team.
Yep.
I don't talk about bad teams no more.
All right.
Yeah, so like Bengals and like Ravens, I don't really.
All right, well, let's talk about good players then. Cowboys, George Pickens, he's at the Pro Bowl right now, and Dak Prescott spoke about him. But before, let me add some context. Report says the Cowboys have not started contract talks with superstar wide receiver George Pickens' agent yet. Shout out to, is it still Mulugeta? It is Mulugeta.
Oh,
yeah,
you
we're
know
talking about
it's
it. Yeah, already.
New Rosehouse.
And
It
here's
is
Dak
Dave.
Prescott talking about it. Take a listen.
Season. We know we got to get that side of the ball right, but we got to make sure that we aren't complacent with what we've done on our side of the ball. We've got to get one of our guys signed and make sure that we take a big step on offense as well.
You said getting one of your guys signed.
Yeah.
Which one you talking about?
Yeah, the guy out here. The guy out here that doesn't have a contract, no matter whichever way that they got to do it, he's an important piece of this offense, important piece of what we're trying to do. And so
said the right stuff,
those
but-
guys, obviously, if I need to get involved, I've said it before, I will. I'm confident in Jerry and everybody who makes those decisions and how much he means to us.
If I need to get involved, I will. Let me start with the 12-year NFL vet, Pro Bowl wide receiver that we have in the show, TJ Hushmanzada. Cowboys, George Pickens. Should the Cowboys want GP?
Absolutely. Should they want him? The way that offense played this year, you have no choice but to bring him back. Yeah. You have absolutely no choice. George Pickens showed everybody what he can do and what he can be if he's given the amount of targets of other receivers. Mm-hmm. That's all he did. You give me these type of targets, this is the type of production I'm going to give you. Where it gets tricky is we in February. When you plan on, now I will say a lot of the talking really occurs at the combine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, combine, yeah.
It really occurs at the combine. And so in about 3 weeks, let's see if we can get some movement. I'm going to be there. So I'm going to find out. Because last year at this time, another client of the best agent in football, David Mulugeta, was a free agent, or he wanted a contract. He wasn't a free agent. And Micah Parsons, and you hadn't spoken to him and you never did speak to him. How is that going to go this time around? I know George Pickens wants to stay with the Dallas Cowboys.
As did Micah.
And so can you, Jerry being a businessman, you should be able to let bygones be bygones, no hard feelings. But they got to figure this out, because if you franchise him, yeah, it's a lot of money, but that pisses the player off, because you making $30 million when you probably make $100 million guaranteed.
Yeah,
that pisses the player off. Yeah, we gonna sign it eventually, but you pissing me off because now you really don't value me. So how are they gonna come to that type of agreement? But yeah, this combine in the next 3 weeks, they got to figure this out. I would have been just called Dave, check it. Hey, let's go have dinner. When we get to Indianapolis, we got to make sure we knock this. I'm gonna send him that text or I'm gonna call him just to let him know I want to get a deal done.
2-5, what you think? To the Cowboys. First, should the Cowboys want George Pickens plus CeeDee Lamb?
Yeah, I don't lie, man. That's a dangerous duo, them two together. I think George Pickens is one of the best receivers in football. So yeah, I think they should want him. And there's sometimes though with him, I will say that he seems like he's not engaged though. Like he's not. Like some games, is it me? Some games,
No,
like he's
this
like
is
That's his personality. It's just
No, but he disappears some games.
It's just certain
when he has
times,
to be the
bro.
number
It's just
one.
like he out to lunch, like, bro, what you doing?
It's like he don't
That's-
care. Yeah, so not
that's
not
who he
care, but
is.
that's like he's like not interested in playing.
Very
sometimes,
true.
right? So I am scared that if you pay a player like that type of money, you can't have them lapses where I just ain't really engaged. But as far as talent wise and production, he is all that. So I would pay him, but I would try to find something in the contract where you keep him motivated. Because if a guy doesn't have a big deal yet, in some games or some quarters, some drives, he's not really engaged. Really, what happens when he's top 5 highest paid wide receiver? What you
That's
gonna
my
tell him
thing.
then?
That's
my,
the
if y'all
dilemma.
remember,
But
wasn't
I do like him because he is nice.
He's nice, but I think it was against the Bears. Was it against the Bears? CeeDee Lamb gets a concussion.
Yeah.
And now it's like, hey, GP, you got to be the guy. Maybe it was the Bears, or maybe I forget who it was. Maybe it was Washington.
I think
Somebody later
it
in the
was the
season.
Bears.
He showed up though.
But there was one game when it was like, hey, CD, I need you to be the guy. And he just wasn't the guy. And I also think I always say money doesn't change you, it reveals who you are.
Always.
So what we know about George Pickens, and there's a lot of stuff off the record that we won't say, but Mulugeta told us some stuff, made our jaw hit the ground. Me and T it drapes with Mulugeta. We shared that story with y'all. And it's like, wait, huh? If you give George Pickens $150 million with about 100 of it guaranteed, now more than that, probably 120 of it guaranteed, T, what George Pickens you think you gonna get?
I would hope I'm gonna get a guy. I hope that's grateful. You've changed your entire family's life. Like when you get that type of money, it's not just for you. You change your entire family's life. If you look at it from that perspective, because if they can give me 150, they can give me 150 more. That's how I'm looking
But
at
T,
it.
you're a 47-year-old grown man thinking about this. Make yourself 24, 25-year-old George Pickens.
So the guys that I train and I deal with, I tell them this all the time because all my guys now, luckily, they all coming up on 100 million. All of them. And I tell them, I just told one of them this the other day. I said, bruh, you about to get 100 million. Do not get satisfied because you're going to get 100 more. Don't let this 100 million make you complacent. You got a chance to change your entire family's fortunes by playing football. Because you 25. You're going to get 2 of these. Don't get complacent. Don't take this shit for granted. Because if they can give you 100, why can't they give you 155 years from now? And so hopefully he got people in his corner that's telling him this. Because would you at 300 or 150? Of course we want 300. And so I'm hoping that's his mindset, that maturity kicks in and he realizes the big picture of what he can actually accomplish professionally on the field and financially off of it.
Let me ask you this. I'm going to ask you a question that sounds dumb, but it's a barbershop question. I'll ask both of y'all. Should CeeDee Lamb want George Pickens? Because selfishly, pre-George Pickens, obviously CeeDee got hurt this year. CeeDee 181 targets, led the league, 135 receptions. This year, though he got injured, context matters, 117 targets, 75 receptions. When George Pickens is there, now you got people asking, yo, is CeeDee really the best wide receiver on the team? That was a conversation that was legitimately had, and I believe you and maybe James Jones both said George Pickens might be the real number one wide receiver out there. If you're CeeDee Lamb, should CD want GP?
Yes. You got your money. You're going to get another deal as well. You got your Yes, because George Pickens, if you want to win, because when you win, everybody benefits. They both can eat. We've seen it. In the history of the league, we've seen, one guy's going to get more than the other. That's okay, because I got my money, and I'm going to still eat. I'm going to get these yards. I'm going to get these catches.
Have we ever seen a team with two? Because here would be my fear. DK Metcalf, JSN. One of them had to go. Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. One of them had to go.
But this is the difference, though, Acho. This is the difference. DK was older than JSN, they didn't really want to pay DK.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper was a lot older than Puka.
A lot of hurt too.
And he was getting hurt the last couple years. We know we got to pay Puka. These dudes are about what age-wise?
Yeah, 25, 26.
What age-wise? And so these dudes can play together, and they both can get paid, and they both going to eat.
When was the last time we saw a team with 2 1As? Because I think even the Bengals, we all know Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
Torrey Hope, Isaac Bruce.
You got to, or Reggie and Marvin. But yeah, Torrey, like.
No, Reggie and Marvin, we knew who was number one.
It was Marvin. And then, do you even, like, can 2 1As exist?
If you're paying them as such, absolutely. If you're paying them as such, absolutely. Because when CD went down, George Pickens was a revelation, like, oh, he can really carry us. And if George is to go down, we already know what CD can do. Because now what happens if you don't re-sign George, CD gets hurt, season over.
Mm-hmm.
Season over.
Yo, you thought that George was better than CD? Did I hear that correct?
Yeah, and James. Both the wide receivers in here.
Yeah.
Both the wide receivers in here.
I do.
Disagree, but that's not the question. I disagree though.
I do though. Yeah, I do.
TJ said I do.
And I'm standing on it.
I think
why do you? We here now, so why do you?
So they CD to me is CD's a better route runner.
Yeah, of course.
CD's quicker.
Yeah.
CD's better yards after the catch.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of things.
No. It's not. And this is where Andy Reid, Sean McVay. Like when you compare people, it seems as if you're putting somebody down. I'm not putting CD down. I think CD a hell of a player. Now, who would I rather have on my team if CD? I know what I'm gonna get out of CD. I know his personality. At least I think I know his personality. He seems like he's gonna be the same guy. That's the only negative with George Pickens is, are you gonna be engaged every game?
Bro.
That's the only problem. But from going to get the ball, the spectacular plays, you can cover him. He's still catching the ball. How many guys in the league can really do that when he's covered?
Well, CD play everywhere though. He play inside, outside, slot. He do screens. He do everything you want. And like this year, he dropped the ball a lot. He don't never really drop the ball.
No.
So next year he's not gonna be doing that. Like CD Lamb is like for sure top tiers. And I think George Pickens is nice. I think he's really hell of a player. I don't know. I don't think
George Pickens will be thought of differently had he been on a different team when he got drafted instead of the Steelers.
That's a good point.
I agree with
That's
that.
a good point. That's a good point.
That's why.
But everything we thought CD was in college, he is in the NFL.
Yeah,
but think about this though.
CD's good.
The
good.
one season George Pickens got with Dak, 1,400, 9 tugs, 93 catches on 137 targets. If George Pickens had those seasons with Dak,
they be talking he's one of the top receivers.
Top receivers in
but
football.
also I think CD on your team and the stuff he does helps you out to get them type of one-on-ones and all that.
It does.
It does.
Okay.
They help each other. They for sure.
Yeah.
And that's why you want that guy on your team. You want CD on your team, use George Pickens, and vice versa. You want George Pickens if you CD because they're going to help each other.
Yeah. Hey, well, speaking of helping each other, the Falcons got a new coach. Bijan Robinson seems like he got some help. Y'all got to hear this quote. It really made my life. Bijan Robinson at the Pro Bowl talking to Christian McCaffrey. He said, well, I'll just let y'all take a listen.
Did you guys hire a new head coach yet?
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's Kevin Stefanski.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's fire, bro.
I actually feel like he's
I like him a lot. And his offensive scheme, Tommy Reese. So he's the OC, but he'll call the plays.
Oh, we clapping, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
He's just saying Kevin Stefanski's fire. Bijan Robinson sees it like I sees it. Kevin Stefanski's a really good coach.
Yep.
Talking to Christian McCaffrey, great play. You know, Shady loves when great players talk. You know, back up some bums. Y'all don't say nothing, but when great players talk to great players, that's the best conversations. And I just felt like that was one of the best conversations I've heard all year. Kevin Stefanski, he's fire, bro. I agree with Bijan Robinson. I believe
of course you do.
Kevin,
you probably texted Bijan and told him to say that. Just so you could have this video, so we could have this topic, so you could gloat about you.
That's what I said yesterday, though.
Professional love for Stefanski.
No, in all seriousness, so I'm glad Bijan said it because I think Kevin Stefanski's got a lot of unnecessary hate, particularly from Falcons fans and particularly from individuals that don't actually know what Kevin Stefanski can do from a coaching perspective when he has good players around him, when he had a healthy David Njoku, when he had a healthy Nick Chubb, when he had a healthy Baker Mayfield. He went to the playoffs.
I wouldn't call
Browns-
it unnecessary, though. He brought a lot of it on.
Okay,
his own.
yes, fair. Well, he's getting unnecessary hate from Falcons fans. Browns fans, y'all want to be mad at him? I get it. Falcons fans, y'all don't even know the man. Yeah, he just stepped into a new city, a new town, a new organization, new ownership group. Like, why y'all mad? Let Browns fans be mad for how he did it. Of course I do, but how he did it in Cleveland. But if you look at what Kevin Stefanski does when he has talented players around him, he gets busy. Nick Chubb, and Shady, please correct me, was a universally accepted top 5 running back for about 3 years in football right there. And all 3 of them years was with Kevin Stefanski, like universally accepted. David Njoku was ascending into becoming a top 10, top 5 caliber tight end. He was ascending. David Njoku got crazy for a minute, then he burned his face, messing around with some fire. Anyway, Baker Mayfield, people finally took him seriously for once in his life when he had Kevin Stefanski. So I think when Kevin Stefanski has talent, Drake London, they'll probably franchise tag or extend Kyle Pitts. They got to do something with Kyle Pitts. Bijan Robinson, Algier. Like, I think that Kevin Stefanski is already the best coach in that division. Already. I don't even think it's close, particularly. Already the best coach in that division. I like what he said.
I just got a question for you, though.
Talk to me.
He's around all these other superstar players.
Yep.
And the players he's around is like good character guys.
Yeah, great character.
Right? It's good character guys. What's he supposed to say when they ask about his head coach?
He didn't know he was mic'd. Maybe he would have said, he's a guy.
He ain't gonna say that. You ain't gonna say that about your coach. Yeah, he stinks, man. He sucks. He's not gonna say that. He's gonna say the stuff he's supposed to say. But my question is, when you get a new coach, you probably talk to the coach and talk to the coordinator, but you don't know everything about him. You just know, like, for example, like, oh, they probably say, because, hey, we're happy to have you, man. Happy to be here with you. You're one of the best running backs in the league. Hey, don't forget now, when I had Nick Chubbs, I did this, I did that, I did this. I remember when we had Chip Kelly.
And that's why he said what he said, because that's what he was told.
And that's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
He just told him what they told him. Because I know he ain't watched no old tape of the Browns. I ain't do that yet. He off season. You know what I'm saying? You recovering, you in the Pro Bowl. When Chip Kelly called me, right? I'm like, this is a college coach. Oh, God. I was in college for only a year and a half. So I'm thinking, like, I don't even belong in college. What's up, coach? How you doing? Hey, happy to have you, man. Hey, Philly's excited. Oh, man, he's telling me all this great stuff. How he's going to use me as in the third, Mike Vick. And he told me, oh, don't forget now. When I was in Oregon, I had all these rushing yards and all that. So my first interview, you know what I said? Oh, I'm happy to have Chip. Hey, listen, we're going to run the ball.
And you were the rushing leader.
James, what's the guy from Oregon? James something, James.
It's a lot of them.
No, his name was James.
The running back?
James Michael James.
Michael James.
Yeah, he was talking about him and those other guys. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to figure this out. So all I'm saying is this, man. We going to see.
It's the honeymoon phase, is what you're saying.
I don't even know if it's even that.
But let me use Shady's words against him, because at least Chip promised and delivered. 2013, best statistical season of Shady's career. 2013 All-Pro, led the league in rushing, all these things. So if there is any type of early success that Chip brought, Kevin Stefanski, he knows this much. Use the best player. Because what I've hated about what Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson did, Bijan Robinson should be getting even more touches than he's already getting. Shout out to Bijan for being like a 2-team All-Pro. But he should be getting even more touches than he's already getting. Why did it take Kyle Pitts' 4th year to finally get active? Drake London, he's been a number 1 wide receiver. He's just now getting active.
I don't know. There's something about the guy, man. I don't know what y'all like about him. He's been losing for the last 2 years. And like, it's just like, don't matter. Give him a shot.
This is the thing. One, if I'm Bijan Robinson, I still want to split time. Because the more you split time, the longer your career is going to be on the back end.
Fair.
And so, because he's going to get his touches regardless. But Stefanski in NFL circles, he must be very well respected because of what happened in Cleveland. He wasn't like one of the last hires. He was one of the first hires. So he's well respected. His football acumen is respected in the NFL. That's what that shows me. If I'm Bijan Robinson, that conversation, it was, oh yeah, we're gonna get you going in the passing game. We're gonna get you a lot of carries.
Yeah.
That's what that conversation looked like. But what's gonna have to happen? You're in a division, and this is why I thought it was the best coaching hire. Ty Bowles is gonna have so much pressure on him because he don't win, he getting fired.
Yep.
Same thing in Carolina. If Canales don't follow up and do better than what he did, he may get fired.
Facts.
The Saints, they don't have as much talent as everybody else in the division. It's the path of least resistance in that division. And so I believe they're going to have success. I believe Kevin Stefanski, He may be the Atlanta Falcons coach for about 12, 15 years. You have that type of talent. Kyle Pitts, great, I believe, rookie season. Gets hurt, tears his ACL, kind of falls off a little bit, then kills it this year. So when you have one of the top running backs, one of the top receivers, one of the top tight ends, a really good offensive line, really good young players on defense.
Correct.
They got to figure out, is it Michael Penix or is it somebody else? Because now, can Stefanski be going through the same thing he went through in Cleveland? Who's my quarterback?
Well, what Stefanski wanted was Kirk Cousins. Because if y'all remember, Kirk Cousins was looking at Cleveland before the season.
They releasing Kirk Cousins. They can't keep him.
But if it's up to Stefanski, I think Michael Penix is coming off an ACL, is he not? So I probably need Kirk Cousins, respectfully.
Dude, I'm
going to sign him back for the cheap.
In this game of football, the way the game is played today, honestly, I don't feel it. Outside of Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff, you cannot be a non-mobile quarterback in today's game. You cannot. I mean, Kirk Cousins dropped back at 8 yards. He going to be at 8 or 7.5. He can't move at all. We running faster than Kirk Cousins backwards.
Yeah.
He can't move.
Yeah, he said backwards.
Backwards we beating him. At least that's what it looked like.
Hey, what would success be for Kevin Stefanski year one?
Oh, to me, he got to get to the playoffs because of that division. You got to get to the playoffs. You don't get to the playoffs, it's disappointment. With that talent?
But 3 wins, 4 wins, you don't care about that? This is the playoffs?
Yeah, you just got to get to the playoffs. Because once the Falcons ain't been to...
But I'm saying, like, he's a coach that's only been winning like 4 games this year and 3 games.
Yeah.
So that's what he's been doing. So it's like y'all want to go to the playoffs?
They're going to try to blame the quarterback situation in Cleveland and the lack of talent on offense. You don't have that now.
Yeah.
You don't have a lack of talent on offense because the Cleveland Browns defense carried them.
Right.
You don't have a lack of talent on offense. You got everything you need on offense. A good offensive line. They may not say the quarterback, but if you are what we think you are.
What the hell? Go ahead, Tuvon.
I'll say this. Good luck, coach, man, because the whispers I heard, T.I. ain't happy. Little baby ain't happy.
Hey, but if they win, they're going to be happy.
I'm telling you, they're going to be on the sideline. I'll tell you that much.
They're going to be looking at him.
They better win. He got to start. He got them first 4 games. He better be at least 2-2. If they 1-3, it's a wrap.
Oh, they're not gonna fire. Oh,
no, they're not gonna fire.
They're not gonna fire in the first year. They don't fire. They don't do that a lot.
They not gonna fire him, but he gonna lose a lot of support.
They ain't gonna be doing that though.
Nah,
they don't do that.
He ain't getting fired.
For sure.
T, do the Falcons have a top 5 skill group?
Yeah.
Bijan, Drake, Pitts.
Are we talking? Is the quarterback get put in that?
No. Bijan, just tight end, running back, wide receiver.
Yes.
How though?
Yes.
They got names that they got high draft picks,
but they all have played well.
Kyle Pitts, last year, right?
Kyle Pitts, great rookie year, with Matt Ryan as a quarterback.
Keep going.
And then this year, the 2 years in between, no.
Okay, and then
Drake London.
Drake London
this year got
Drake
busy.
London had a really good.
but I'm all about being consistent.
They didn't have a quarterback last year.
Whatever it is, I'm all about being consistent. Like, but John Robinson, he's consistent. Every year, you know what you going. I know what I'm going to get. Them other guys,
he ain't been in long enough, but yes.
No, I know what I'm going to get.
But think about this, Tuva. Drake London, rookie year, 866. Second year, 905. Third year, 1271. This last year, missed 5 games, still had 900 yards. So Drake London averages about 1,000 yards a season through his first 4 seasons.
You said 8. You said 9.
8, 9, 1,200.
And then another 9.
Yeah, 8, 9, 12, 8, 9, nearly 13.
Yeah, that's not averaging 1,000.
Yeah, he averages, his 17 game average is 1,086. But 4 years, he has 3,961 yards.
So 4 years, 3,000. That's my
3,900.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't look at him like. I think he's a good wide receiver. I think he's a good wide receiver. I think he's a good wide receiver. I don't think he's like super special and all that. Or do y'all?
No, I think he's
elite.
He's on no. But he's on the precipice of being a top 15 wideout.
How many targets is he getting when he had the 1,200? If he's getting targets like other guys,
158 targets, 100 catches, 1,200 yards.
That's what I'm saying. If he's getting those targets, he's gonna get you 1,200 yards every season minimum.
And that was Kirk with Kirk and Penix.
Minimum.
Yeah, I mean, but like,
Penix.
And so,
but there's certain guys to me like the way y'all talking about him, or you guys are projecting him to be, it's like elite. It's like dominant, and he don't give me that.
See, this
I
is
think
the
he
thing.
gets me really, really good.
You know what I'm gonna do?
In this league in the NFL, you can be a really good wide receiver, and that's good enough.
I'm gonna have you come out one day because I think when you see how big he is, and you see the quickness that's the thing. Like Drake is huge. Pause. He's a big dude.
Yeah, I hear
and
you, man.
And he's quick.
I know.
He's quick.
I know. I think he's a really, like I'm saying again, I think he's a really good.
You don't see big dudes his size with that type of quickness.
This ain't the NFL Combine, so I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is, can you be dominant? I think he has really good games where he balls out and he shows all that, and then some games he doesn't do that.
Don't the QB matter though? Because you see what Justin Jefferson do without a QB.
But some games, his quarterback wasn't as bad as that. I mean, goddamn, that quarterback is like, okay. But there's some games where he goes heavy with the stats.
Yeah.
Right? And then some games you don't. Okay, Kyle Pitts is another one. There's some games I'm like, why are you not getting off?
Kyle Pitts, I'll give it. If I
Come
give him
on,
a pass,
why you not
he
getting off?
was injured.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
was
whatever-
injured.
whatever
You
it
got to
is.
stay healthy. Like being healthy,
well, that's part of it.
You got to stay
Part of
healthy.
it.
Yeah.
Because there's certain guys like Puka, right? And they're not in the same class, but I've watched him get better and better, and I see him like dominate.
But is it fair, Shady, because you played a position where you can get busy without the quarterback. Wide receiver is dependent on the quarterback. Like Puka needs Matthew Stafford.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I think about Drake London, he's had rookie Michael Penix, injured Kirk Cousins, injured Michael Penix, old Kirk Cousins.
But see, I don't lie, Kirk Cousins to me though is a serviceable quarterback.
Nah, Kirk can play.
Kirk can play though.
It's just, but if that O-line ain't protecting,
yeah, that's true.
Then it's a problem.
Yeah, so but like I guess we're all saying the same thing. I'm just not as like going too far about it. I think he's a good wide receiver. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for him to take that next leap of being like elite because I think he has all the tools.
Only
That's
thing
all.
that worries me about Stefanski is he was so bad in Cleveland, and you're an offensive coach. Like that bothers me. But damn, if the powers that be think that highly of him, then.
But I'm saying when you say like the Falcons have all the talent.
Offense and defense crazy
enough. Offensive wise, right? And I'm like, yeah. But then again, like, do you trust Kyle Pitts to be like a dominant tight end this year?
I can't trust. I'm not going to use the word trust and Kyle Pitts in the same sentence, but they have the best running back room in football.
They got that.
If he can,
Right,
if
so
Kyle Pitts can stay healthy, yeah, he can dominate. If he can stay healthy,
you
but
have
you
a
don't
number
know.
one wide receiver, you got a number one tight end, and you got the best running back room in football. You better be able to squeeze 9 wins out of that.
Easily. And your offensive line is pretty
And
good.
your division is
bad.
Tyler Shuck, Baker Mayfield,
Bryce Young.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then on defense, we ain't got the defense. Jalen Pierce, Watts, that other rookie they drafted,
James Pierce and the DN, the two rookies.
The two rookies.
Yes.
Like you
and
got
they got
pieces.
AJ Terrell, a corner.
And you got Jesse Bates.
And
Just Bates nice. He nice too.
They
You know what I'm
have
saying?
a core of guys that's ready to win now.
Yeah.
Ready to win
Yeah,
now.
I like London, so I don't want to say I'm hate because I do like him. I just think I just need to see more from me. And that's not
that's fair.
Yeah,
That's very fair.
I think he's
That's
nice.
fair.
I just like by now, the more I give my takes, like I like guys to go out there and earn it.
Yeah.
I think too much we just give dudes. We just
But
give him
again,
it.
I'm biased though because I work with him, and so I see him all the time. And
You like the attributes he has.
yes,
There's a lot of players I love the attributes,
Yeah.
but they don't get in the game and they don't give me all that.
but if he's given opportunity, he's giving it to you. That's the thing. If he's given opportunity, he's gonna give it
He can
to
play
you.
though. The brother can play.
Hey, speaking of guys we like, I have a thought. It's a hot take, but I'm curious how hot y'all think it is. The Titans are assembling what I would call a dream staff right now. Robert Saleh, head coach. Brian Daboll, OC. Gus Bradley, if y'all remember, who helped coordinate some of those Legion of Boom defenses. Obviously, it was Dan Quinn, but Gus Bradley helped coordinate some of those Legion of Boom defenses. And then John Fossil is a special teams coach, former Dallas Cowboys special teams coach, amongst others. This staff, to me, is pretty iconic. Cam Ward showed a lot of flashes. So, T, let me ask the chat, Shady, let me ask y'all, is it possible that the Titans are going to be this year's Patriots? That next year's Titans, Cam Ward in his sophomore season, Drake May, his sophomore season, Robert Saleh, his second tenure as a head coach, Mike Vrabel, his second tenure as a head coach, Brian Daboll, former head coach turned OC, Josh McDaniel, former head coach turned OC. I'm actually doing this off the top of my head because I didn't realize all this was actually happening until I'm talking it out. Is it possible that next year's Tennessee Titans team or this year's New England Super Bowl attending Patriots team? TJ, what do you think?
They for sure have a chance because not many people, I was a special teams guy coming to league, punt returner. Bones Fossil might be the best special teams coach in the league. He might be the best special teams coach. Attention to detail. Special teams will be a strength for the Titans. That's a fact. Gus Bradley, I'm a fan of his. I just like him as a human being. He's a good dude. He's a good person. Former head coach. And so that's what you're saying is, like, all their coordinators are previous head coaches. If Cam Ward is the first pick, the Tennessee Titans will make the playoffs this year. If Cam Ward is as good as people assumed he would be when he was drafted number 1. Now, we know 100% for a fact they drafted the defensive end with the first pick. That's what Robert Saleh. He want guys that's going to get it. So you have Jeffrey Simmons. They're going to draft the defense. They're going to draft the pass rusher with that first pick.
Mm-hmm.
They need a receiver that can complement Calvin Ridley. They need a receiver
struggled last year
that can complement Calvin Ridley.
I don't know about that. I think he need to go to number 2.
He gonna be the number 1 just because whoever you draft as a rookie, because unless the Cowboys don't franchise George Pickens, who you bringing in that's gonna unseat Calvin Ridley? No rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Gus Bradley, he's the head coach of Buffalo for a little bit, right?
Nah, he was a head coach in Jacksonville.
Head coach in Jacksonville for 2013 to 2016.
He left Buffalo to go to Jacksonville.
He was Seattle defensive coordinator.
I was with him in Seattle.
He go to Buffalo.
He was never at Buffalo. Not Gus Bradley.
No,
not Gus.
But he, as a person, you not gonna meet a better person than Gus Bradley. You not.
God bless that brother.
And he can coach.
Mm-hmm.
That's he can coach.
Well,
And I don't know Robert Saleh.
Top to
He seemed
bottom,
like he a good dude.
Here's what's crazy. Obviously, Robert Saleh is a question mark. But top to bottom, this is one of the best staffs in the National Football League.
I can't say Robert Saleh's a question mark because
and a head coach.
When he was with the Jets, the defense was really good.
It was nice.
When he left, that defense went to shit. So that tell me right then and there, he know what he doing. He know what he doing. He just messed up on his OC hire. That's where he met. Brian Daboll is a good OC.
Yeah.
He's shown us that he can coordinate a good offense. You got a mobile quarterback that can throw the ball on the run, in the pocket, whatever. If Cam Ward is what he's supposed to be, the Titans are gonna surprise some people.
I think Cam's good. I was rough on him because I don't really believe in, like, if I'm gonna take number 1 pick overall, he ain't had no stars. That was kind of like,
man.
You know what I mean? That's tough. But I think he's talented. But the wide receiver room though, like, let's talk about it though.
Talk about it, 2-5.
Calvin really though, he did not play good this year. He did a lot. He had a lot.
In the second round, did they draft a dude last year in the second round from Stanford?
They did. It was second or third round. It wasn't Alec
Nigerian.
Is he?
Yeah, he African
Alec
for sure.
Ayomanor, I think.
Yes, up your lane right there.
Yeah.
Listen though, I don't know, man. I don't like Calvin. Really, he didn't really do nothing for me. I thought he would have a really good year.
They need help in that receiving room.
Yeah,
but we know Robert Saleh. That defense is going to be, I guarantee, they're going to be top 7. They're going to be top 7.
Can they make the move the Patriots made? The Patriots needed a ton of help last year.
It's going
like, can they make that move?
But the quarterback.
Look what Drake May did. Look at the jump that Drake May didn't even start.
He's the quarterback,
the first half of the season. And then he came on this season, and he won the league candidates to win MVP.
We say physically, Cam Ward is more talented than Drake May. I think he has a more wiry arm. I think he has just as strong as arm. I think he can make more off-platform throws.
Yeah, Drake May.
Drake May nice, bro.
And he is. But remember,
he can run. I don't ever see Cam Ward run, for real.
He don't want to. He can. He don't want to run.
Yeah, like
he can get active. I don't think Cam Ward is more talented than Drake May.
Nah, I don't know about that. That might, Drake May.
Just straight physically.
Physically, that
Drake's
boy
bigger arm, probably faster, just straight line speed.
And he runs tough. Don't he run tough?
Yeah. Drake May, nice.
Yeah, I like him.
But the Tennessee Titans, with this staff, they got a chance.
Is there, because obviously there are, the better staffs in football right now. Chiefs, obviously. I can't say the Niners, even though I love Kyle Shanahan, but I like Gus Bradley and I like Robert Saleh defensively as much as I like Shanahan offensively. Chiefs got a better staff.
Damn, but hold on. The only thing is, man, the Niners got a Super Bowl winning defensive head coach. Yeah.
Okay, bet. Niners got a better staff.
Not this staff. Not right this staff.
Who's the Bills DC? Bills just hired a good DC, didn't they?
Wait, I don't know. Wait, I might take the
taking
Niners.
this staff over Niners staff? So Chiefs got a better staff, Niners got a better staff.
Because they ain't really do much to me. I don't know what you're doing.
Because when you say the Niners, is Shanahan the head coach and OC, really?
Correct.
So
Shanahan and Morris.
Shanahan's nice, bro.
Shanahan and Morris.
Let's see.
Oh, I like Morris championship. Yeah, I'm going with them.
So Chiefs got a better staff, Niners got a better staff.
Niners.
It ain't a lot of it ain't too many offensive.
Is the Eagles?
No, because who the hell is Sean Mannion? I don't know who they OC is.
He's not proven.
Not proven.
The Bills hired Jim Leonard. That's who they hired. Jim Leonard.
Unproven. I like Jim Leonard a lot.
The Vikings have a real good staff because Kevin O'Connell's the head coach.
And Brian Flores.
And OC and Brian Flores. Yes, they have a better staff.
They got a better staff.
Yes.
I mean, the Titans staff is a top 5 staff.
At worst,
football.
top 7. At
worst. Yeah. So, like, if you got a staff like this and a number 1 quarterback, you should be able to get to the playoffs. And the division, not that it's open, but it got cracks in it. Colts got cracks in it. Texans got cracks in it. Jags got cracks in it. So to me, like, go ahead.
I got a question though, man.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you might not like it.
Oh.
But none of these head coaches they weren't winning though.
Not as head coaches, hell no. They all had one good stint. Gus Bradley had one good stint with the Jags, I think. Brian Dable had one good stint.
Sackville, right?
I think Gus Bradley had. No, it was a year after.
No.
2017.
Oh, he didn't experience that?
He didn't even. No.
Keep going. That was my point. But keep going.
I mean,
Daboll, I love Daboll. Daboll's a great offensive coordinator.
He sure is.
Daboll's a great OC. Bradley's a great DC, and Salah's still calling the defense. They say.
Yeah. Well, hey man, sometimes when you lose and all that, like,
but for Daboll, if you think about it, for Daboll, he's basically the head coach of the offense. Mm-hmm. Robert Saleh ain't gonna be butting in.
And he don't want nothing to do with it.
So only decision that Daboll won't be making that he was used to making last year was, are we going for it on 4th down?
Correct.
Other than that, you basically are the head coach.
Correct.
Of the offense.
Yeah, that's true.
Salah's gonna be doing, okay, we punting, we going. Outside of that, your role remains the same that you pretty much had with the Giants. You up running the meeting in offense, and you determine who playing. I'm calling what I want. He's not gonna butt in on that. It's gonna boil down to Cam Ward. Can he get it done?
Cam Ward, can he get it done? We're gonna go there momentarily. Trey, we got any super chats, G?
We do have some super chats that we could definitely get to. They still been cussing me out. Listen, K Crazy 215. This is for you, brother. He asked, "What's your opinion on the NFL trying to push this 18-game regular season? Personally speaking, if the NFLPA agrees to that without expanding the roster and lifetime medical, everyone got to go, or there needs to be a lockout."
Straight up,
if that's a lifetime, do we get some of that? Or that's the players?
Oh, we didn't talk about that today. Oh, I was talking to somebody about this earlier.
What's that?
So they're trying to move to 18 games.
Yep.
The NFL is trying to move to 18 games. And I said this.
You knew that was coming, though.
And it's going to come. But as a player, when you move to 18 games, when you get to my age and past it, you need lifetime medical insurance. How they do it, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Meaning, if you played, how many years should you have played to get lifetime medical insurance? Because they're not giving it to guys that just vested that played 3 years. So is it 6? Is it 7? Is it 8? Is it 9?
Should be probably 6.
What is it? Because if you're going to move to 18 games, these dudes are going to be feeling it when they get 47, 48, 49, 50. Because we have medical insurance for 5 years after retire.
Yep.
I don't know about y'all, but when I retired, I don't know. I didn't go to the doctor for 8 years. Mm-hmm. I didn't even use my insurance, and it was free. My wife and kids, I didn't go to the doctor for 8 years. So then you start getting a little older. You like, oh, I gotta go get a colonoscopy. I gotta go do this. I gotta go do this. I gotta do this. Some guys can't afford it. So if they're gonna go to 18 games, if you played 6, 7, whatever it is, it gotta be lifetime medical insurance. Players give up $100,000 a year in base salary, because it's gonna be well worth it as you get older for you and your family. Trust me.
Yeah, if they think like I like that. If they think like that. Trey, where else we at?
Yeah, that's good. Let's see.
Oh, they
Give me a
playing
second.
in
My
Brazil?
page just
Bet.
said.
Well, speaking, let's talk about the games for a moment because I don't know if y'all saw this earlier today. The NFL is it has confirmed that there will be international games in Melbourne, Australia, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, in Munich, Germany, in London, that's the United Kingdom, and one game in Madrid, Spain. So what that means, if I can go back here, NFL is going to make 2 teams fly to Australia in season. If the team is from the East Coast, that's 21 hours of flying and a 16-hour time difference. If the team is from the West Coast, that's 15 and a half hours and 13 hours difference, respectively.
Hey.
The league continues to prove they have the players' best interest in mind. Got 34 years or 24 years of NFL experience sitting to my right. What do you all make of this? And T, what's your instant reaction? What's your instant reaction to the NFL games overseas?
I actually like it. I wish I was playing and they were going overseas. I really do. That seems like it would be fun to do. Because, you know,
Have you played out of?
Never.
Oh, wow.
Never. Because, you know, after this game, you get a bye week. But, damn. So, ain't no East Coast teams playing in Australia. That's a fact. So, it's going to be West Coast teams because you want to 21 hours of flying.
Hopefully week 1. Because that's anytime if you do it in the middle of the week,
you don't
that's
want
crazy.
You don't want week 1 because then you have a bye week 2. You don't want your bye week that early, right?
Hey, did you play any?
No, I never played overseas.
Oh, wow.
Is the commute far? Yes. But this is the thing. This is what people don't. There's so many guys on a football team. So ownership goes, the players go, the trainers go, the equipment guys go. I hope these dudes ain't sitting and coach. Cause
it's a big ass plane.
Well, because I know when we Cincinnati, we go from here to LA. I mean, this the 2-3-2.
Nah,
and ain't nobody sitting in the middle. But like everybody, you better be able to lay back and go to sleep.
Yeah, it be the big planes. Like you got the beds and all that stuff. They do all that.
Do you like international games too far? They back
I like
the
them
NFL?
though, but this is far,
man.
So the only thing about them, I like them games. You get to interact with other fans and all that from different.
That seemed
countries.
like that would be really fun.
And it was really cool, right? And they love football, and we love the NFL loves money, so we're gonna keep going to all these different countries and show us, hey, you like our players?
I hope the Bengals is one of them because I'll be there.
Only thing I don't like though is when it's too far, yo. Now you're gonna play the game because you got to play the game.
I've never been on a flight that long in my life,
but like your body don't feel the same.
Correct.
Right? Like you don't have the same the fire in you to play. Your legs be tired, and then like you be on a different time.
Then you got to come back.
Yeah, right. And then the food be funny. We went to London. The food was funny over there. Not saying
it's just different.
Yeah, it was so bad that they had to fly our cooks out to cook for us. And you talking about 300 pounders that eat all day, every day. Okay. So they was mad, and I was mad. So anyway, the league is fun when you go to different countries. But some of the stuff I just don't like is like when it's so far, man.
So what
when
about
you finally
this?
land, like you don't have the urge to go out there and just lay it all on the field.
So let me clarify one thing Shady's saying because I saw this on social media as well. 1 p.m. in Melbourne is 9 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. in Melbourne, Australia is midnight, and 7 p.m. in Melbourne is 3 a.m.
Oh, ain't nobody
Why
watching them games
is the
here.
NFL playing there? I hate it.
Nobody's watching those games.
Let me say why I hate it. NFL games international are a terrible product. A terrible product. And if we are trying to expand the game, why are we trying to expand the game with the dregs of the NFL? If we're going to expand the game, let's expand the game with the quality product. But when's the last international game y'all can remember that stood out to you? I believe it was the Los Angeles Rams versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I think it was Jared Goff versus Patrick Mahomes, 51-48, but that was Mexico City.
Hey.
Like these international games, 12 hours away. You want them to play in Australia at midnight on their body clock? You know if that's circadian
Are you
rhythm
waking
is
up
like?
to watch that game?
Absolutely
a regular
not.
season game.
Absolutely not.
No.
But like,
gotta do my job, dog. You gotta tighten up, man.
All
Seriously.
right, I'll wake up with you then.
Speak easy, baby. Wrong.
but my point is
that.
like,
whoa. Damn, T, that's 2 days in a row. You gotta say that shit over. That was crazy.
Hey, man, I went, bruh.
That don't even with me. That was crazy though,
Bro, that ain't even crossing
I
my
love you,
mind.
though. I love you, though, dog. But damn, homie.
but
I'm
I
gonna
would
get up
like
and watch it.
when I think about these international games, the game that's going to be, I think, in Paris, France, it's the Browns versus the Saints. I don't want to watch that in America.
And they don't watch that. They don't watch it either.
Put that on Blockbuster.
You gonna bring all that over here? They gonna be like, yo,
Put
where
that on
my
Redbox. Like, put that on Tubi. I'm not trying to watch the Browns versus the and we're sending that to Paris. To Paris? Like, to me, T is just like we're now perverting the NFL.
That's funny though. Tubi, that's funny though. I'm sorry.
It can't be on network.
The thing about
Tyler Perry ain't going on Tubi though. Come on, yo.
You gotta wake up to watch those games.
Correct.
That's gonna be different.
What about this though? Y'all were talking about the 18-game season. What if they move to an 18-game season with all this international talk?
Yeah, that's
but
funny,
but they
man.
get 2 bye weeks. So now you're not forfeiting.
Then you got to start the season earlier.
How you getting two? How you getting two?
The
bye
Super
weeks?
Bowl is already ending February 8th. You have to start the season earlier because now, if you get 2 bye weeks,
How you doing that?
if it goes to an 18-game season.
You
And
start. You have to start. The season would have to start in August.
Earlier.
Yeah, because now if you end the season, in 2 weeks, then do you push the combine back? Now everything else has to get
you
pushed
started
back.
early. You play 2 preseason games, and you start the season
The last week in August. You have to.
Yeah, you started last week in August.
So you just taking a
Take a preseason
game out.
Take a preseason game out.
But
hey,
it's different though. Them
how you-
preseason games.
how do you-
need them?
How you watch Tubi?
I've never watched.
I just heard of it.
It's free. That's all I know.
Oh,
And
it
the
is
only-
free.
Only reason I know that is because at our old place they own Tubi.
Oh.
So
That was funny, yo. Tubi is funny. That's funny, yo. They got the worst actors. That shit is funny.
well, yes, because it's free. You could upload. We could make our own movie
And just put it
about
on
whatever plot and just put it on Tubi.
Yeah, my mom loves that. I'm
Would
sorry.
you want to play in Melbourne?
I ain't gonna lie. I would.
But see, hold on. You asked somebody. He never played over there, so he don't even.
I would.
He'll play in Alaska.
But I'm not.
You don't know?
I ain't really. Like, I'm not a dude that is like, oh, I want to really see the country. So that would kind of be cool. I mean, I don't really.
It is cool,
I don't
though.
really go out the country like that,
That
man.
is
I'm
cool,
going
though.
to Mexico. I'm going to the islands. That's it.
You feel like a royal king though, because when you get there, they got the red carpet everywhere. They got all these guys with these big guns. You feel protected. You know what I mean? But it can get scary.
Oh, I'm staying.
We was in Mexico City. I was like, yo, man, we're
I ain't going nowhere.
they won't let us leave the hotel. I'm like, whoa.
That's the other thing I don't get. Remember when the Eagles played in Brazil?
Yes.
And it was like, hey, you can't wear green, even though the colors are green.
Oh,
can't wear green
'cause
outside the
gangs and
hotel
gangs.
because gangs affiliated based on soccer affiliation from some of those Brazilian national teams. And I'm just like, so you're making NFL players billions of dollars of net worth go to a country where they can't even leave the hotel and the product is terrible? It make sense, bro.
Wait.
Well, I was
When
gonna-
you sign up for, some guys are making $20 million a year. What do you mean? You got to do it.
Meaning, why would you have an asset that valuable and you can't leave the hotel?
Well, they protect us now, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they protect us.
That's my thing. So I think more to expound on that point more. If the objective is to spread the game of football,
Make it bigger. Yep.
but what are you actually trying to do? Because other
more
countries
viewers.
are not going to play American football.
They're
It's just not going to happen.
More viewerships and all that.
So you want more viewership.
yeah.
So to Acho's point, if I send my greatest publicity assets to these countries, which are the players, the athletes, y'all have all the notoriety, all the recognition,
That's
all
right.
of the things.
That's right. We here,
all
baby.
of that. Y'all, my greatest asset as the NFL marketing asset, and you can't even wear your own team paraphernalia.
Hey, no, but
It doesn't make sense.
you go to Australia though.
Ain't that big of a deal.
Maybe you pull.
How's it not? If the objective is to expand the game, now if the objective is to just go in these countries and flex and be like, oh yeah, we
It's
send
to
our players
expand
to
the game.
Trey.
It's always to expand the
Real
game.
quick, with Trey, what happened? Nothing happened, dude. You know what I mean? You made this
Yeah.
big deal about ain't nothing happened. We went over there. They loved it. They loved the show, right? When we come with a green, nothing happened. That's what they're gonna want it over there next year. I will say this though. When I went my first time to London, the fans was cool. It wasn't. When I went in again, I'm like, oh wow, it's improved. So when you keep going to these international games, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
If you think Australia, they big in rugby.
Yeah.
You get some of them dudes that say, "Hey, I might want to play American football." It's some good play. It's some good athletes.
Jordan
over there.
Mailata, rugby
and
player.
So
You know what that is?
yeah,
Philadelphia
left
Eagles, baby.
tackle.
You know what he's about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
and so
what he's about.
you get some of them Polynesians that say, "Hey, I'm not gonna play rugby.
Yeah.
I want to play football." And
Yeah.
so it will expand the game.
But the hardest part about that, though, is that they then have to come to America. Whereas basketball, you need a gym, you need shoes, you need a ball.
Yeah.
That's why other countries.
You don't even need a gym.
They can
You really don't even need a gym. You need a hoop. Yeah, you need a
You
goal.
can be the coach and teach them.
Africa.
They send you out there. All they need is somebody
But that's
to
the
teach them
thing.
the game.
But I don't know if the interest for American football will ever get
no.
big.
It's too expensive.
That other,
It's too expensive.
Yeah, it's just
Not only is it too
and
expensive,
it's too many numbers.
Correct.
It's not
Basketball,
enough
you need
coaching.
5 on 5.
It's not
You need
enough
10 people.
coaching.
Yeah.
It's not enough coaching in football outside of the United States where guys are really getting the proper coaching. They watching it on YouTube or Instagram and they see some drills.
And bro, it's too complex a game. Like, if y'all really go to these third world countries, obviously y'all know I'm Nigerian. I go to the village, they play soccer, they set up 2 sticks on the ground, Coke can, Coke bottle. If somebody's brought them a bottle, it's a bottle. Like, it's a very simplistic game.
Yeah.
Football, first off, how you finna find a football? First and foremost, you can't just play football with anything.
Yeah.
And then, like T said, 11 on 11, now you need
it's just too much.
And it's not football's not a recreational game.
Well,
Basketball's a recreational game.
Yep.
Soccer's a recreational game.
Yep.
Football is not like, hey, let's play a quick pickup game of football.
Right.
You just don't do that.
So why is football the number 1 sport in America?
It's so fun.
Why answer all
It
these?
is.
Oh, no, I'm saying,
It
all
is.
these
I
answers
think
y'all got.
I
Just
think
tell
it's
me.
probably because at the end of the day, Americans, we really like combat. That's why MMA has had such a wild rise. MMA, you're not throwing that in different countries. But like, we really like combat, and football was the most digestible version of combat possible until the rise of MMA the last 20 years.
Well,
but we really love just like, we want to see
yeah.
somebody brutalize somebody.
facts.
We have
well,
this,
and
this-
also I think another thing that works really well for football is that both the collegiate and professional level are humongous fan bases. No other professional sport does that. The product for the NBA is what it is. College basketball is like, NFL, professional football is wow. College football, wow.
Yeah.
So they work in tandem. You have 2 of the biggest markets, and it's ours. You know how much we love Made in America.
That's a
Made
good
in
point.
Nobody
That's a good
else plays
point.
football like we play football anywhere else in the country. So
Yeah.
we're gonna gravitate to
What's
the American-made sport.
Because at the end of the day, international sports, you could argue some foreign players are better. But America,
Yeah.
nah, the best ones is Jamar Chase,
Correct.
CeeDee Lamb,
Yeah.
LaShawn McCoy. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep,
Let's
for
get to the last topic of the day, and that is maybe the most important topic for the sports news. The Bucks,
Cross
the
your
Milwaukee
fingers.
Bucks, have recently been discussing trade scenarios and making counteroffers for Giannis Antetokounmpo with the Heat, the Wolves, the Knicks, the Warriors. Take a listen to what
Warriors.
Sean had to say about it all. Volume up. Hold on. Let me turn the volume up. Turn the volume up. Go ahead, Sean. Talk to us.
Several teams. The Bucks are sifting through proposals specifically from the Heat, Wolves, Knicks, and Warriors. And throughout the whole process, the Bucks have wanted a young blue chip talent and or a surplus of draft picks. And so my understanding is the Warriors have made a pick-heavy offer. Minnesota is more of a player-centric offer. And Miami is somewhere in the middle.
Heat, Wolves, Knicks, Warriors, Heat, Wolves, Knicks, Warriors. They want player-centric dude, and then they want draft picks. T, let me start with you. What landing spot makes the most sense for Giannis?
Minnesota Timberwolves.
What?
He goes to Minnesota. They got a chance to compete and win it.
They do.
They got a chance to
I
compete
hate
and
your
win
answer,
it.
but I got respect. It.
No other
That's
team.
real.
If you go to the Warriors, you gutting everybody. It's gonna be you and Steph.
Did you hear what they just said? See, I hate when you start just saying what you want now. Stop. He just said the Warriors are doing heavy draft picks.
But if you're Milwaukee, you won't. You got to give me Kuminga and Moody, and heavy draft picks. You got to give me both of those dudes.
Take Kuminga.
And heavy draft picks.
Take Kuminga. He ain't playing.
And so, because they're gonna want to offload Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I don't want Jimmy.
The Bucks don't want that.
I want Jimmy.
If you the Minnesota Timberwolves, if you give up one or the other, Naz Reid, McDaniel, Rob Dillingham, 2-3 picks. But
You
I'm
said
not
one or the other?
One
'Cause
or
you
the
can't
other.
give up Nas
I'm not
and
giving up
McDaniel.
both. I'm giving up one or
No,
the other.
no. They want both. They want both.
You're not getting both.
Then
You're not getting both.
You're not getting Giannis.
But getting one of them is still better than what anybody else can offer.
No.
Because you getting Rob Dillingham, who is a first rounder,
and
you getting a dude in Naz Reid or McDaniel.
Would they take Randall?
Oh yeah, take Randall too. Yeah.
not
There
on-
we go. Julius Randle, because Randall and Giannis, they not gonna be on the
can't
same.
coexist anyway.
So you getting Julius Randle, you getting Nas, you getting Rob Dillingham, and you getting 2 first-round picks. That's probably the best offer they gonna get.
No.
Who gonna give them more than that?
I'm waiting for my turn.
Go ahead.
My turn.
You up?
All right, listen. This is gonna happen. They're gonna trade Giannis for Kuminga and all the draft picks. Now I don't know how many draft picks they got.
So,
but
they only have 2 that they can
no,
get.
No, they got more than that.
I looked it up.
Nope. Look it up again. They got more than that because he said that they're gonna give
They
him
have
heavy.
to wait to give them more.
All right, whatever. However it's gonna work. Give him a lot of draft picks after draft picks. Give him all that. Give him Kuminga. Because now the one thing about all these other stars, Kuminga is a young superstar in the making. Them other guys ain't that you talked about. Like I don't know what Kuminga's ceiling is, because he's playing on offense for Steph Curry, and it's not really fit for his game. You get what I'm saying? Like Rob, I know what Rob Dillingham, I know his ceiling is. He's gonna be
We don't know.
Small guard. He's a small guard.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Who else you said over there?
Julius Randle.
We know his ceiling. We know
Yes.
that.
He gonna give you 20 every game.
That's it.
Yeah,
20 a night.
And there's some games he go missing. There's a lot of stuff come on. Who else? Keep going.
Either Nas Reed or McDaniels. One or the other.
Yeah. I'm cool.
One of them.
I think Kuminga's the best move, dog.
That's a fan take, Shady.
Yeah, it is because
How though?
Steve Kerr
Steve
Kerr
won't even play Kuminga.
Because he don't fit in the offense, dog. Do you know how young Kuminga is, though?
Yes.
Kuminga like 22.
Yeah, 22, 23,
He a
something
kid.
like that.
He a young boy.
Everybody thinks he's gonna be this.
Everybody thinks he's gonna be a superstar. If you really
If they thought he was gonna be a superstar, Steve Kerr would be playing him.
you just not hearing me.
I'm telling you.
For our offense, the way we play and with the Warriors.
So Steve Kerr's just a bad coach then. So if you got a guy that's about to be a superstar, but you don't play him because it's your offense, you make him fit in your offense then. If he's going to be a superstar.
He don't fit in the offense, dog. Just talking, make the extra pass. He wants to go shoot.
Let me ask you this, because we hypothesize, and let's at least hypothesize something legitimate. Giannis joins the Timberwolves. Giannis joins the Warriors. Who's a bigger threat?
Ooh, it's easy one.
He's not a threat with the Warriors. He's a threat with the Timberwolves. He, meaning the team.
Yeah.
Wait. How he's not a threat with the Warriors though?
If he goes to Golden State,
right? You know,
can they beat Houston? Can they beat OKC? Can they beat the Denver Nuggets? Can they beat the Spurs?
They already beat.
In a 7-game series, no.
No,
they already beaten the Spurs.
If you go to Minnesota with Anthony Edwards, you can beat all those teams I just named.
You know what he's not understanding? He's not understanding culture, winning culture. That's what the Warriors are, bro. You give them the right piece.
They were.
The thing about it, though, if he joins the Timberwolves, they got size, they got length, they got defense, and they got scoring. And they still going to have bench, so long as they can keep Nas. Because now I forgot about Randall. You get rid of Randall, you're going to be all right. Ant-Man, Gobert, Giannis. So you already got
and
defense,
you got the young
size.
dude in Terrence Shannon.
Correct. And then you got DiVincenzo. And you know he's scrappy. He gonna play
they might let him go too.
Okay, he can go.
Yeah, so this is my thing though. So y'all tell me they gonna give a Giannis for who? For these two guys?
For Julius Randle, Nas
3
Reed,
first rounders.
Or Julius Randle.
Nas Reed's gotta go because he's a really big piece.
Nas,
but
Julius,
then you keep McDaniels.
Correct. Yes. And that's what matters.
If you keep McDaniels,
as long as you keep one or the other.
Yeah, correct.
As long as you keep one or the other.
I think they take both, man.
No, Shady.
Why not though? Why not? It's Giannis.
They can't do that.
Bro,
because you give up Julius. You're not giving up Julius, Nas, and
that's
and
3 starters.
That's 3 starters. It's all
and you
like
want
the
3
4
first rounders.
No, but I don't think nobody's asking for Randall. I think that's y'all doing that.
Him and Giannis ain't gonna be on the same team.
It don't matter. They can't coexist. So you don't have to 3-team trade it because you're not moving Randall to the bench.
And the salaries have to match.
Why can't they play together?
They all
Giannis is a 4. Julius Randle's a 4.
And then remember Gobert there. So who ain't nobody playing the 3?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or on the bench or coming off the bench.
Randall ain't coming off nobody bench.
Not right now. No.
Why?
Not
no,
now.
he's not.
Not at this point in his career.
No, he's not.
No. That team in Minnesota can do work. They not doing nothing in Golden State.
Oh, he in the All-Star game this year?
No, but you don't got to be an All-Star. He's a number
He's
1, number 2 on a lot of
He's
teams.
established himself as a bona fide starter.
Yo, listen,
even in the playoffs last year.
Yo, listen, fellas.
I mean, he was giving you 28 and
he got missing. He got missing
26.
a little bit.
He did, but he got active too, though.
Real quick, there's a lot of players that go to the bench.
Not at this stage, 2-5. He only 31. 31 averaging 22 and 8, I think.
I'm just telling y'all, man.
26,
There's some. I mean, Giannis coming over, dude. You know what I mean? That's a hard conversation. Not really. It's easy conversation. Giannis coming over, man. You know what I'm saying?
You are severely
Giannis
underestimating
over, you know
Julius
what he
Randle. We've heard how much of a nightmare he was in New York, which is why they shipped his ass out.
And it's the thing, though. When you say Giannis is coming over, you going to the bench, you know what he going to say?
Trade me.
Put me in that trade.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't want to be here.
Exactly.
Shady, you giving a fan take right now. You just talked about how you do your job. You watch these international games, and you're giving a fan take right now. You want to see Giannis in the Warriors, but that's not the best fit. They're not the bigger threat than if he goes to the Timberwolves.
Nah, Timberwolves were scary, and Timberwolves would be scary for 5 years.
Yeah,
like not even like just scary now.
Correct.
And Giannis still got 3-4 more great ones in him.
Yeah,
and then Gobert, he gonna be a threat.
He's gonna be a
He
defensive
should be
anchor for a
pushing.
long
He
time.
should be pushing to go to Minnesota.
Correct.
He should be pushing that.
The biggest thing is that the Bucks have all leverage this year. They don't have
They
to.
do
They
and
don't
they
have
don't,
to
though.
entertain.
But here's the
anything.
thing: Giannis has gotten to the point, and I've been following Giannis his whole career just because of his background. Giannis has gotten to the point where he might not refuse to play, but he gonna be an irritant. And
Yeah.
Giannis is not an irritant. But the last 2 years, if you really keep up with Giannis, he leaks that I want to go to New York thing. Then he posts videos with his family in New York. Then he leaks it. Only place I want to go is Miami. Giannis has started to become an irritant.
For sure.
Yeah, and Giannis don't miss regular season games. Obviously, I do believe he has a calf strain. I'm not denying that. But like, you can hold on to Giannis if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't think you might as well deal him, and you might as well deal him while that value is high. Because don't let that calf turn into something serious.
He Nigerian.
Yeah.
You know he's in San Francisco. Did you know that?
Was he?
You know everything else he posting. Yeah. The last place he was just at was San Francisco.
A Super Bowl there. You probably just, you know what I'm saying?
He don't play football. Yo, it's a lot of hate for the Warriors in here. For
No,
what?
It's not about hate.
What's
it's
the
just
best
realistic.
situation?
Yeah, it's just
Yo, the
realistic,
truth of
Shady.
the matter is, man,
Because then
we still waiting for
Hey.
we still waiting for the Timberwolves to really show up for real, man.
Answer this, Shady.
They got all these names.
Answer
Y'all keep
this.
all these names, these guys, and like when it gets to the real dance, they do not show up, man. Randall. Since we talking about Randall, let's talk about Randall. Though.
How many
Put those
years-
numbers up. 'Cause
how
last year in the playoffs, some games he showed up and some games he don't. Some games you want to shoot, some games you don't want to shoot. What we talking about? Who else? They said.
How many years Steph Curry got?
What's this
at the top?
The Warriors
Left.
are on the decline, Shady.
How
That's
many
just
years?
the truth of it.
So Giannis
That's
go
just
there.
the truth of it.
When Giannis come back, things
He's
gonna be
not.
different.
Giannis doesn't want to come revive a team. He doesn't.
Well,
he wants
Steph-
a team that is alive
Wait,
and
wait,
thriving
wait,
and
wait,
that he can go
And
and
he
add
wants to win a
value
chip.
to. Yes.
Giannis wants to win a chip.
He don't want to go.
He already drug a team to a chip.
He wants to be plugged and played immediately.
Yes,
he doesn't want to be plugged and then, but we still got to figure this
he
out.
wants Kevin Durant Golden State vibes.
Yes.
Let me show up. I don't want to have to lead.
Yep.
You're already cooking.
Yep.
I'm going to be the icing on the cake.
I don't want to
I'm
land
not
here
trying
and
to
we
be
still
the-
got to figure out
Correct.
who else
That's
needs to come with
Minnesota.
me and do
Correct.
all this.
That's
Correct.
Minnesota.
He tried that.
Is Steph Curry still here?
No. Steph Curry this year, next year. Then after that, what?
Is Steph Curry the one starting the All-Star game, or is it Ant-Man?
No. This is what I'm saying.
Help me out, fellas.
Steph Curry is
Help me out, fellas.
But that actually
help me out, Trey.
But that-
Trey, ask
I'm
a
gonna
question.
I'm gonna help you out.
I know.
I'm
Don't
gonna
help
you
me
out.
out.
You just said help me out, Trey. I'm
No,
gonna help you out. Can I help you out,
Trey,
Shady?
I said answer the question, Trey.
Okay, what's the question? Ask the question.
Is it Steph Curry starting in the All-Star game, or is it Ant-Man?
Steph Curry is a starter in the All-Star game.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Now can I help you out?
Should he be starting over Anthony Edwards?
That's immaterial.
Yeah.
I'm not even worried about that.
Look at the stats. Go look at the stats. You
What
in a rush.
stats am I looking
You in a
at?
rush. You can look.
What stats am I looking at?
Shit, I don't care about that.
The
Steph Curry
Timberwolves
is
have a
still
better
him.
record.
He is.
Anthony Edwards averaging more points, more rebounds, more assists. What stats am I looking at?
Steph Curry is him, and that's why the Bucks can't make a trade with him. Because those picks are not going to be worth anything. The Warriors are going to be middle of the road,
I guess
5,
I
6,
guess
7,
we'll find
8,
out.
9, 10 seed.
Yeah.
They're not going to be worth that much. You're going to have to give up more than what the
You know,
Warriors
the
are
other
going to be
thing,
willing to
like
give.
obviously,
that bad.
Or have to
coaching
give.
and culture matters, but to me, Giannis joining the Warriors is too reminiscent of Giannis's Bucks team last year.
Yeah.
A phenomenal point guard.
Yep.
They can shoot the hell out of the ball. Giannis and a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like Kuzma,
Nope.
Portis,
Nope.
Lopez
Trent,
last year.
Gary
Trent.
Lopez last year,
Yeah.
Gary Trent,
Yeah.
Kyle Porter. Like
you
it's too
serious?
reminiscent. If y'all get rid of Moody and y'all get rid of Kuminga, it's too reminiscent of it would be what? Pajemski,
First of all,
Post,
how
Giannis.
you gonna fix your lips to compare?
Roster. I said outside of the culture.
You said coach too though. You said coach.
I said yes. Dismiss those things.
Oh,
Dismiss those things.
Oh wait, so wait, don't include the coach?
Yes. Just think about the rosters. Like
Oh.
if you're Giannis, why would you want to go live out from a talent perspective what you just lived out?
And didn't work.
Acho, bro, you can't take the coach away, man. What are we talking about?
I hear you.
You gonna go to a team and we gonna AJ gonna take you everything but the coach? What?
But if I'm Giannis, I'm looking at players. I want to play.
So
with
you're
Ant.
looking at the coach at all? What are we talking about?
Giannis has overlooked coaching before, unfortunately.
right.
Adrian Griffin to Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
I think Giannis
Doc
is probably
Rivers.
looking more
We
players.
talking about Steve Kerr, right?
Yeah.
They not in the same class, right?
Of course not.
All right. So Steve Kerr is a really good coach. Cool.
Yeah.
Then respectful to Dame Lillard. He ain't Steph Curry.
Nah.
Right?
Of course not.
Okay, so now you got Steph Curry and you got a winning culture. You know, Rich Paul, I know y'all respect him.
Steph is averaging more assists, by the way.
I'll just let you go. You know, you my boy.
But Shady, what's more important than winning the championship? A team or coach? Players or coaches in the NBA? What's more important than winning?
Players.
You need it all, man.
What's more important?
I don't know.
Shady, that ain't what I asked you. You just made me answer your question. I need you to answer my question. What's more important than winning the NBA championship?
Time out. Dude, you asked me a question and you trying to X out the coach. That don't even make sense. I'm not even answering that.
Who's the OKC Thunder
I just
coach?
told you I'm not answering it.
Who's the OKC Thunder coach?
That's a different question he asked you, Shady.
Who's the OKC Thunder coach?
Hold up. I have the ability and the right to answer any question I want. Okay?
And refuse to answer any question that you don't want.
I'm just doing it right now.
Okay.
I don't want to answer.
All right,
Okay. So anyway, what was I? God.
Rest my case on that.
What was he talking about again? Damn, he just got me all confused. What was I talking about before you interrupted me? What was
you were talking about the coach. How important the coach is to winning the NBA championship.
Giannis Shakir. I said Doc Rivers. You said Doc Rivers ain't Steve Kerr.
Shout out.
Yeah, it's good. It's good you didn't go there, I think. I don't think it was going to land well.
Trey, where we at with these super chats before we get out of here?
Listen, man, we do have a few super chats to get to. So, Viv Beats 958 said, hey, a regular here. I listen every night. First super chat. Keep it 1,000. Why is Jackson Dart not a part of the Offensive Rookie of the Year? And who are the Giants hiring as OC?
Jackson Dart missed way too many games. Jackson Dart didn't start the season. And when you think about Offensive Rookie of the Years, to me, it wasn't particularly close.
It's going to T-Mac.
It's going to T-Mac.
No,
yeah. Tataro?
Tatario McMillan.
Tatario. It's going to
From
T-Mac.
the Panthers?
Panthers.
Yeah.
Like that. Rookie records,
Arizona
all
kid.
that things.
Yeah, he nice.
Who trained him?
He nice.
You trained him too?
Ooh,
I ain't gonna lie though, but yo, hold up.
Okay,
Jackson
TJ.
Dart is like that though.
Yeah.
He will be.
Jackson
We just
Dart.
didn't get to
Jackson
see
Dart
enough
is
from
good.
him this
Yeah.
year,
He's good.
unfortunately.
He got talent.
He's
Big
good.
DeMo Jr. stepped into the
Demo.
Speakeasy with a $20 super chat. Said, happy 100 show, fellas. Loving it since day one. Cowboys should be iffy about signing GP based on history, but they need to fix that defense. Hopefully the new brother they hired at DC can turn it around.
I agree. Like, I didn't chime in too much on that GP hire, but like, would you rather allocate $150 million to GP who has questionable
Yes.
issues?
Yeah.
Or would you rather allocate that $150 million to another cornerback, because Diggs gone, probably a safety, maybe a, you know what I'm saying? Why are you shaking your head, T?
Because we're gonna draft. That's what we got all these first round picks for. We're gonna draft on defense, we're gonna pay on offense. That's what we're gonna do right now.
Who the Bengals?
Nah, Cowboys.
Cowboys.
He said we.
Because I'm saying if you're the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah. That's what
But to me, it's easier to find another GP in the draft than it is
I'm not
to
so sure. Not this year. Not receivers in this draft. Not this year.
Draft class.
No.
Yeah.
It to me, I hate to do this because he's to my right. You got to start mimicking what the Eagles are doing.
Duh.
Pay on offense, draft on defense.
Come on, man.
Pay on offense, draft on defense. You got to hit on these draft picks.
That's a good point.
Hit him hard.
And now the difference makers on defense, I'm re-signing you. But everybody else you can go. I'll just keep replacing you with draft picks. But the Jalen Carters, I'm re-signing you. And maybe the Quinyon Mitchells, I'm re-signing. Everybody else, you're replaceable. I'm going to just draft your replacement. But I'm paying on offense. And then when you get to a certain age, then I'm going to let you go.
Yeah.
That's how you win. And that's what the Eagles are
I
doing.
also think, random aside, I think it's easier to coach up a good defensive player than it is to coach an offensive player into being great. Like, give me a 6'3", fast cornerback, I can make him like that. Receiver, you either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to T's point of like just draft defensive players, I think it's easier to coach up a defensive player. Where you at, Trey?
I got another super chat. Just
like
wanted
that
to
take,
Kobe to go. Just wanted to show love. Said love the show. Keep doing your thing. Shady to go. That's arguable, man. You know he got me messed up. Won't even answer my questions. He can't be my goal. Not tonight. Also said Acho Stefanski strategy. He's a loser. Love the show.
Say that one more time. I didn't hear him.
Just say the last part. Just say the last part.
Kobe the Ghost. Last part is love the show. The first part is Acho Stefanski's trash. He's a loser.
He said Stefanski?
Stefanski's trash.
Yeah, he said Stefanski's trash. He's a loser. Love the show.
Oh.
That's pretty much all I got. I got one from Antonio Guy, 1929. I asked him to clarify. I'm not sure what this is in reference to, but he said, I think we forgot one of the things that makes this game and sports is competition, and that makes outliers happy. Makes outliers happen. I was assuming
Probably
the George
talking about-
Pickens CD.
Or when we were saying
conversation.
why football's the best sport.
It was before that, though. He said it before that. So, yeah, I don't.
I can't believe y'all do this.
I think
Giannis
maybe.
go to the
I don't know. But
Timberwolves, man.
Nobody
you
can
want
hear
Giannis
Shady.
to get a championship. at least compete for one.
Bro, they don't win over there, dude. They don't do no winning over there, man. They do a lot of losing over there, man. They get close and they lose. I'm cool on that. They have better teams and they lose. I watched the Warriors have less talent and win championships. That year in 2022, they beat the Celtics. They ain't one of the more talented teams than the Celtics.
The Celtics hadn't learned how to win yet. They hadn't learned how to win yet.
Ethan, do your thing, G.
What are you talking about? They spanked them boys, man.
Yeah, but they hadn't learned how to win yet.
Yeah,
What happened? What happened after that? They learned.
Giannis,
they took their
Draymond,
lumps. They took their lumps
Jimmy,
and they came back.
Steph, championship.
Hey,
Beautiful people. We appreciate
Jimmy
y'all tuning
hurt.
in. Y'all could be doing anything. Y'all hung out with us on this Tuesday night? Monday night on this beautiful Monday night. Shout out to TJ Hoochmanzada. T, we heading out to the Pro Bowl, to the Super Bowl, Pro Bowl-ish something.
In the morning.
Soon. Headed out soon. Yeah, y'all could be watching any show. Y'all hang out with us. Don't take it for granted. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already yet. Hit the bell button to be notified. Share the show with a friend. Let your friends know you're tuning in. From your boy Emmanuel Acho, my dog 2-5, 2 Live, LaShawn Shady McCoy, from the one and only TJ Hoochmanzada, and the dude behind the keys, Social Trey. And shout out to everybody in the back. Make some noise in the back, please.
Shout out to the gang in the back. Shout out to Shady working on his day off where it's no game day.
Hey, tomorrow we are back live, 11 p.m. 11:15 Eastern Time, 10:15 Central Time, 8:15 Pacific Time, and Speakeasy. We don't respect Mountain Time. Just can't do it. I've tried. We just can't do it. Love. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
I respect it.